Attention crew, it's time to make it so. Reporting for duty are your fearless co-hosts, Crewman PVG, bringing the logic, Crewman Mgyx, keeping it bold, and Crewman Tommy, ready with the photon torpedo of hot takes. From classic episodes to new frontiers, Klingon phrases to Starfleet trivia, no quadrant is off limits. So grab your tricorder, set your phasers to fun, and prepare for another warp speed ride through the final frontier. This is Technically Trek.
Laying a course, maximum warp.
Aye, Captain.
Engage.
What is going on? Welcome to the show, everybody. This is a Technically Trek. It's your weekly live source for all things good and bad and ugly about Star Trek. What's up, everybody? I'm Crewman Tommy, and right here sitting in the room with me is Crewman PVG.
Hey, how is everybody tonight?
Oh. Is that rhetorical?
Pretty much.
You really want to know. And we got Mr. Balls Palsy himself, Crewman Mgyx. What up?
It's Bell's palsy, not Balls palsy.
Oh,
IB.
Bell's Palsy?
Yes.
Okay. And that's
What up,
confirmed.
people?
That's confirmed.
Yeah, definitely confirmed.
IB, hello.
From New York City.
New York City.
Get a rope.
So we're drinking the drinks provided by Crewman Sherry a couple weeks ago. So we finally had the courage to roll the dice and drink some of this. What's it? Crewman strawberry daiquiri. So it's pretty stout.
Yes, real potent.
So we've had to water it down with a White Claw.
Lightweight.
Well, if it weren't so early in the show, maybe we could go full strength.
Lightweight.
Man, if we go hard right now.
Look, we started out with shots before, so
Yeah.
you can't do any wine. I mean, come on now. Lightweight.
No, but you know how things go. We could pull up some of those old episodes. We're drinking your drinks, Crewman Sherry. Kind of a remix version where we add some White Claw so that we're not.
I recommended some Squirt or a 7-Up so they can hang.
I didn't have anything other than alcoholic.
But instead of cutting it with something non-alcoholic to curb their alcoholic drink, they simply added more alcohol.
Yeah, but a lower dosage.
It does not change. Look, man, I just got an argument with someone that a cup of ice is the same as a cup of water. And they were fully on, no, it's not. It's alcohol is alcohol. You're still adding in alcohol. Even if it's diluted, you just added more alcohol.
I mean, I can't process the calculation right now, but I do feel like we diluted it a little bit.
It tastes gooder.
Because if we take something that's 5%, no, if you take something that's 5% alcohol and mix it 1-to-1 with something that's 40% alcohol, you end up with something that's, what's the average of that? 25% alcohol?
You
so
still
there you
added
go.
more alcohol to more alcohol.
Yes.
Because by volume, you
True.
just added more alcohol to more alcohol.
But we do have to drink more volume, and the more volume is diluted. But no, I hear what you're saying. It is, at the end of the day, it's more alcohol.
That's what matters.
But we have to drink more. But let's get into Trek news. So we just watched an episode of the animated series. We took a week off last week from watching the animated series. And this week, I had a feeling this would be a good episode. Not in the sense that it's good, as good Star Trek, but good to talk about. Good to make fun of.
Actually, I think it's good because it brings up a few things.
Let me bring up some of the things. Let me bring up the. I took some notes as we were watching. Star Trek: The Animated Series, Season 1, Episode 14. The Slaver Weapon is what it's called. Yes, you heard that correctly. Enterprise shuttlecraft Copernicus is en route to Starbase 25.
I just realized something. This Slaver episode featured nothing but minorities.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, Kirk wasn't in it.
Neither was McCoy or Scotty or anybody else. So
all dark skinders.
Go ahead, go over your thing.
Or pointy ears or ching chongs. Okay. They're heading to Starbase 25 with a stasis box that was discovered by archaeologists on the planet Kzinti. Now, the weird thing about these stasis boxes is supposedly once you put something and seal the stasis box, it does not age. Right? So they're saying that these stasis boxes are 1 billion with a B, 1 billion years old. And they opened one of the boxes and it had a slab of beef in it.
It's kind of a meat.
Oh, okay. IB says the slaver weapon was a repurposed Larry Niven story called The Soft Weapon.
Because it never got hard. I'll just put that out there that way.
Throw it out there.
Oh my.
Okay,
All right, so what else
to my thought. Back to my thought. The Slaver Empire ruled pretty much ruled the entire galaxy. I'm not sure how they determine all that. Maybe they found other stasis boxes with like someone's journal or something. Like, how do they know that 1 billion years ago slavers ruled the galaxy?
Who tells the return of the destroyer?
Oh, crap. Hold on.
Yo,
I got audio coming through something.
Yo, that's weird.
Somebody been hacked.
Oh, hey, ironic. Go ahead. It's the tab that I wanted to show you.
Okay. In a previous stasis box, not the ones that they found, was a flying belt, which was the key to artificial gravity fields used by starships.
Per Spock.
According to Spock, which means that, and this is the animated series, so this is canon, right? This is official Star Trek
lore.
Yep.
So they're saying that the stasis box from 1 billion years ago is how they came up with artificial gravity. I've never heard that talked about before.
And this is why somebody really needs to go back through the animated series and actually determine if it's canon. As I literally just watched a video, that was audio that came through, and it came up purely by coincidence. So if these anti-stasis boxes are discovered, there's a premise that's going around that I've seen a couple of different videos on, that Starfleet never invented anything. And that this kind of leads to the whole we live in a matrix or a simulation. And that Starfleet is a simulation. Because we never discover anything. We never invent anything. We discover or we innovate something we've discovered. So like before when I said, hey, it would be awesome to see a Star Trek show that shows how we got anti-gravity, how we got floating cars, how we got, engines and, not impulse engines. And one of the things is that Starfleet Federation, we never learned anything. We never invented anything, and that it's all ancient races that we rediscovered, like this one. And they're saying that it's very likely an AI situation because what was the one with Mud's women, or
Yeah.
that was a race of androids that had cloned themselves, but we never see, they're billions of years old as well, and we never find out where they're from, who started them, whatever. Then there's the one, the Cheb Nebeb, I think is what it's called, but it's one of them from the original series. That's also an AI. Well, they're basically theorizing that AI controls all of Starfleet in reality, because it is also an ancient thing that Starfleet discovered and just said, oh, well, we're going to innovate this. Oh, this technology is awesome. It's like they see all the grandeur of what can be, but they never stop and say, well, who made this and where are they now? And are they going to come back and kill us? Just like with Data, it never shows Song inventing Data. He's repurposing things that other people found, like Mud's women and a couple of the other ones. He just innovates those discoveries. He never invents it. There's never a paper that says Dr. Sung made this. It's always he innovated this. He revolutionized this. He built on somebody else's work. They never say who invented it or where it came from.
Mud's women were the three gals that took pills to look good for the guys.
I think the episode you're talking about is the what is a girl, or like what is
it's that
You're
big
right.
tall
My
what
guy.
are little
My
girls
bad.
made
Yeah.
of or something.
My bad. Sorry, I got it confused. My apologies. It is what are little girls made of?
Yeah.
Because that android Lurch looking dude was
Right.
like, my job is to protect them. My survival supersedes their orders because they're now all dead.
Right.
He acknowledged he was invented by somebody else and they're all gone. And they're the ones that created those androids, including himself. So if that's the case, and also, why has no one gone back to any of these places? Because they're not dead.
Lower decks didn't
So-
go back?
Roger Corby.
what?
That's it.
Yeah, the Roger Corby episode. That's why I knew the name sounded familiar when we watched last week. When you were talking about, Nurse Chapel and Roger Corby. I was like, fuck that dude. And then I realized who he was. But yeah, I mean, so there's all this lore of and then you have the issue like the progenitors. Yeah, progenitors. I'm thinking tripling the cogenitor, but they had progenitors. So none of this stuff, none of the technology that we have was ever invented by us. We've always just innovated what we find. It's very, very interesting.
You know, people say that this is happening in the real world.
Yes.
And that's why parts of Antarctica are off limits, because they've found technology there and they're reversed. Like, I think there's companies that have bases down there, like Raytheon. Like, and they set up these labs down there, and the theory is, the tinfoil hat theory, which usually after a while end up just being normal truth. But for now, it's, tinfoil hat stuff, that these companies have facilities in the Antarctica where they're reverse engineering like technology that they've found either buried under the ice, or I don't know what's going on. But
I always thought the same thing about Area 51. I can't believe that we're smart enough to make stuff like this, our phones, and it's, I don't know.
I'll put you in another way, or another piece of material to look at. When you think of the pyramids, what do you think of?
Yeah.
alien.
Right, think of Egypt.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
You might think of Egypt. Now, all through, I remember my education, the pyramids are always in Egypt. Oh, the Great Pyramids. Pyramids are always all over Egypt. There's no other pyramids anywhere else. Yet there's pyramids in South America and Mexico and Russia and China that are the same age, if not, well, let me back up before I misspeak. One of the pyramids was finished building at the same time that they were building the Empire State Building, or one of the World's Fairs was taking place, because they were showing pictures of them finishing one of the Great Pyramids. So the question is, why do we not know how they were built if someone was taking pictures of them on one part of the country and then displaying them on another part of the country, and it was within 5 years of each other? Granted, obviously, it took months, if not years, to travel that distance. It's still happening around the same time. That shouldn't be lost technology. And the fact that you have pyramids in other countries, same design aspect. I mean, and yet we don't talk about. We talk about other modern shit and not, hey, this kind of proves we're all from one location, or this changes the outlook of your modern day premise of things. And just like with Star Trek, how would that change? Like this episode here, what if these people are the original progenitors that we saw in TNG that seeded the galaxy? And second to that, what were they called? I want to say Kazon, but it wasn't them.
Kzinti.
Why have we never heard of them before? Mm-hmm. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, the Kzinti. And according to that episode we just watched, the Kzinti and humans were at war 200 years ago, and we've fought 4 wars with them, and we've won all 4 times. So where is that in the storybooks? IB. Let's read what IB says. In the Niven stories, humans bought FTL from aliens called the Outsiders. Before humans were experimenting with FTL within the solar system, which wouldn't have worked near the sun's gravity. What's FTL?
Faster than light.
Faster than light. Okay. Yeah. Damn. So do you think that there's, in the real world, do you think that there's technology? I mean, obviously there's technology we're not told about. Oh, okay. So the Kzinti wars are documented somewhere. They're just never talked about. Because the Kzinti, they just seem like a bunch of goofballs.
With Bell palsy.
One of them,
one dude.
Yeah, one of them are Downs or something. Down on his luck. And they were very big on meat eating.
Yeah, and the whole telepathy thing, that was kind of weird.
I wonder if those were they related to the I can't think of that gal's name, the crewman, the cat lady on the bridge of the Enterprise.
Oh,
I related for the cat lady.
Yeah,
Chitara. What I also find interesting is this: why has no one else ever brought this up?
Well, that's what
we're not even talking about like TNG or any of the other episodes, but like,
oh yeah, Mgyx, Lieutenant Mgyx.
I can't even roll my R right now.
From the planet Kate.
Why has no one else brought this up on any of the other shows or anything like that? I think it's very odd. It's like an unspoken thing.
Well, but I mean, if we've been at war with somebody 4 times, you would think somebody would bring it up.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody would have mentioned it somewhere. Data would have brought it up during one of the episodes of TNG, even if in passing.
Well, I'm curious of the timeline. So when the animated series was happening, I don't know how the star dates translate, but how much that would have been well after Enterprise. So Enterprise wouldn't probably, but would it have been 200 years after Enterprise? That's the question. Because if we were at war with the Kzinti 200 years prior to this episode of the animated series, that could have been around Enterprise time. That could have been Archer's time.
I'm not sure. I know that there's a whole thing about the star dates not lining up.
Yeah.
because they didn't have a canonized way of marking the star dates. Like I said, okay, we can't say today is 2287.5, and then next week it's star date 19.73. It's like, are you going forward, backwards, or what? And then the whole airing the episodes out of
Yeah, they
sequence
never-
didn't help either.
They never cared how they aired these episodes because for the most part, unless it was a 2-part episode, which was very rare for TOS, is they had no real timeline. Like as far as the order goes, they just put on an episode and the next episode might've been 50, or like a year earlier. So they were just, I read that somewhere. I read that.
Yeah,
I didn't make that up.
Did the they treated season 1 as pocket or bottle episodes,
Yeah.
so it didn't really matter. But then you get nerds like us that are like, well, wait a minute, your star dates don't match up if you're going in chronological order, and this guy's not there anymore, and how come so and so? They didn't really care. They're like, shoot 22 episodes. We'll figure out how to put it out for the ratings.
Yep. You know what? The White Claw, it's not terrible.
No.
You want to finish? There's about a swig left in there.
And throw a shot of vodka in there.
I got work tomorrow.
So?
He's got to drive tonight.
Yeah.
So other than that, I mean, other than the typical sloppiness of the animated series, I mean, the Kzinti seemed very low IQ.
Low IQ, and then they got caught a lot of times,
But
didn't they?
yeah, they couldn't
4
outsmart him.
times.
Oh,
So
okay.
Larry Nevin wrote the animated episode script and just changed the names of the protagonists of the short story to Spock, Sulu, and Uhura, and passed it off to Star Trek. Oh, gotcha.
Oh, by the way, before we get too far into it, I want to thank our audience out there. We hit 100 subscribers yesterday. Final.
Awesome.
I mean, I'm not going to say final. I did say finally, but I didn't mean it like that. It's like, we have been working very hard and trying to be as entertaining as possible. People don't realize how hard it is to get your footing in YouTube. Like when you're starting out with YouTube, you hear about big names, on YouTube, your Mr. Beasts and your other big names, and they're dropping and adding 1 million subs a day. Like for them, that's daily just activity. But when you're a small channel, it is very difficult, especially when we don't have any celebrity behind us, and we don't have no big name to carry influence and just get automatic clicks and subscriptions like a lot of other channels. So we're just grinding it out, and we're just 3 dudes talking about Star Trek, and we're enjoying it, and we're not, we're happy that people are subscribing, and I've said this in the past, but we get a lot more views than we have subscribers, which is not normal in the YouTube space. Normally, there's this formula people go by, which is 10% of your subscribers is typically how many views you're going to get. So thank you, Crewman Sherry, IB. You guys have been pretty much day ones.
Yeah, respect.
So,
Big
yeah.
ups.
Everybody out there, thank you so much for your support. And don't hesitate to jump in the chat with IB and Crewman Sherry, because, as you can see, we are very much interacting with the chat. And so while we're small, get in that conversation, because
Get on the ground floor.
once we blow up,
102 subscribers. That's awesome. Great.
We're going to keep doing our thing. We will keep doing our thing. And, we're having fun with it. And right now is a good time, too, because we have Strange New Worlds, new stuff to talk about. And, of course, we have the Starfleet Academy trailer that just dropped.
We need to go ahead and show that whole thing.
I'm about to show it. It's a slide in the PowerPoint.
It looks good. Looks promising.
Oh, did you catch any of it? How many Easter eggs did you catch?
I'm going to show some Easter eggs and we can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just talk about it then. We
don't have to.
It's the thing.
Wait.
Wait. Are we done with animated series? The Slaver, I think at the end of the day, my concern, and I think everybody's concern here in this conversation is this stuff is canon, and I feel like the animated series is left out of a lot of that conversation.
I think I think it's poking holes in what people consider to be canon. I really think there's a lot of holes now that we're actually watching it and going through. Now it's kind of piquing my interest to stay watching it. Before, it was a hard pressed issue for me to keep watching the animated series.
Because remember
now it's like the Where's Waldo in me, that little trigger that I have of watching like Paranormal Activity or Where's Waldo, is to watch these and then poke holes and they canon.
Yeah.
Like this very instance, like you literally just made up a term of a stasis box detector. Like that was one of the things. Well, nobody else had a stasis box detector. But Mitch, how did you have that? How did you find it? How was the first stasis box found?
And remember the last episode, I think it might have been the last one we watched or the one before, where they say one of the ships that got caught in that Bermuda Triangle was the first ship that had a warp something.
Yes.
So that was never
capable.
Yeah, that was never talked about in canon.
Yeah, like and okay, how come no one's gone back to this Bermuda Triangle?
Right, get them ships out of there.
That's a stasis. That Bermuda Triangle place is a stasis field or plane.
Right.
That should be like marked off like the Bermuda Triangle. Like, don't go in here. But then maybe we should send a probe in there and check on them. Like, yo, y'all still good? Y'all need something?
Right. At least get those ships out of there. There's probably many Federation ships in there. And there's probably people that want out, but they've just had to accept the fact that they cannot escape. Somehow, Spock and Kirk figured it out, as they always do. So why not go back and rescue everybody? And let's see how those people are faring now that they're not ruling their little Bermuda Triangle subspace place.
Well, maybe
There's
they
a
did.
weird thing about that.
Well, if they did, then that would be good. That would be something good to see. The follow-ups.
Yeah.
Star Trek, the follow-ups. That would make a great Lower Decks, a live-action Lower Decks.
Yeah.
Star Trek, Lower Decks, the follow-up. Follow-up with all the one-off stories that Star Trek has had.
Yep.
Like the Wrath of Khan, that this is SETI Alpha 5. What? How come they didn't...
You're saying it wrong. SETI Alpha 5.
SETI Alpha.
Yeah, I'm thinking, geez, you guys didn't know?
Yeah.
That reminds me of something. I don't know if I told you about it. I had a weird dream right when we started this show. We started doing, we were in the talks of doing the Star Trek.
Oh my.
And it reminded me of an episode at TNG where Worf gets displaced. And he's coming home from a Batlift tournament, whatever. And whatever, wormhole, temporal space, all these enterprises start popping in, right? Ivy probably knows the episode by name and part and all that. I just can't remember it right now. But I had a dream that I was living in that, and Riker was like, I was on the Enterprise, Picard was like, no, we have to stay the course. Nobody can leave, blah, blah, blah. Because every time, it was like it was like a mix of 2 episodes. Every 24 hours, time reset. And you had to go through the whole incursion of all these ships again. And Riker's like, hold on. Riker's like, hold on. There's got to be a way we can figure this out. Let's start making progress. And somehow, few people are able to remember bits and pieces of the previous day. So Riker's like, no, we're not going to sit and just live our lives and be this generational thing. Him and Picard get in a, yes, parallels is the episode. But in my dream, Picard and Riker get in this huge fight because Picard wants a status quo. We live the day and then that's it. Riker's like, no, let's find a different way to extend the day. So eventually Riker's like, yo, I've been up for 36 hours. Our time hasn't reset. You're still in the same 24. And it kind of reminded me of like those protocols, like the Omega protocol, where it's like there's these deep rooted things like you can't fight that. So those people in the animated series that are stuck there are probably under that kind of thing. Like, no, we cannot leave. It's like, yeah, you can. Kirk and Spock just showed you. No, but we can't. It is ingrained in our generations forever and ever that we can never leave. So literally, I mean, one of the things is you could go back to that place right now and they could be wiped out because they killed themselves because you have 2 different warring factions. Half of them now realize, hey, we can leave. And they're say, no, but you can, but you're not. That type of thing. And I think that
was
may
that your
be
dream?
why
That was in your dream?
with the Riker and Picard, yeah, that was a weird dream.
Do you dream about Star Trek?
No.
I have.
Often?
Not often, but sometimes I dream like of ideas of stuff I would want to make a show out of, like screenwrite.
Oh, okay.
Like to just get it down. So that was one of them. Is like that episode of Parallels. It mixed Parallels with the one where they kept blowing up and running into the Enterprise C. Or no, B. Whichever one. No, it wasn't even the Enterprise.
Show some love for the Enterprise C.
It was a mix between that. I mixed that episode with the one with Kelsey Grammer where they're in the time loop. And eventually they're like 3-3-3, and Data's like, oh, I need to select option 3, which is Riker's
Pips.
And to go with whatever idea he decided.
The Bozeman.
But I mixed those 2 concepts together, and I was like, that would make a great episode. But
man, we gotta get IB to come down to St. Louis.
I was thinking of that. IB, if you're ever in this neck of the woods, we got a chair.
We got the empty 3rd chair.
Gosh.
And I just got the Rode headphones hooked up. It's all ready to go.
Yeah, so yeah, I've occasionally come up with little ideas like that, but I really like the what you mentioned, the follow up.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's so much missed opportunity there.
I mean, even when we joked about it, Lower Decks kind of
they try to touch on it,
like with the giant Spock from the animated series. You know, you finally see his skeleton there, but fuck, how long did he last?
Right.
You know, and the other people from like Khan was on the Botany Bay. How did they get off? How did they get off that planet? If they were stranded on the Botany Bay that crash landed on SETI Alpha 5, how did they get off that planet?
Stasis box.
And who found the original stasis pod that they talked about in this show without having a stasis pod detector?
Yeah. I know. I mean, this would all be good stuff to deep dive into. But before we forget, I think our 100th subscriber was Jimbo.
Oh,
give him a shout out, man.
Jimbo, thank you. Jimbo, he's a great guy. Jimbo, thank you so much.
Definitely appreciate you.
Yeah.
I had dinner last night with PVG's gang, his clique,
my posse,
Yeah.
I agree with you, Ivy. Ivy says because of AI, I predict fans like us can make better Trek stories. I wholeheartedly
no
agree
doubt
with
about
that.
it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the people that are making Trek these days are Trek fans. I think they're Hollywood writers that are just told some parameters.
And then some of it, like IB said earlier, it's all just throwaway one-off scripts by random writers. They have no idea how enduring Star Trek would
Well,
grow
I
to
mean,
be.
no, that's like the stuff that they were making back
in the early days.
Yeah, in the early days. Because, I mean,
Jimbo.
you have no, like back then in the 60s and 70s when they're doing the animated and TOS, they're not thinking,
Right.
like, we have to make sure that there's a continuity here. Because how could they imagine that 50 years later or whatever it's been, that they would still be making Star Treks?
Yeah.
You know? Like, there's no way that they would have imagined that. So to make these cartoon episodes, you hear that? That's called booze. But yeah, the cartoons, you know, the cartoons are giving us some information on the history, but that history has been overlooked in the following iterations of Star Trek.
Right.
And at some point, you can't just blame everything on, oh, it's another timeline. Like, that gets old, and people are getting kind of tired of alternate timelines. Unfortunately, I think we're stuck with alternate timelines when it comes to Strange New Worlds, because the way Strange New Worlds is going, and I know they tried to do the Corby thing, you know, so that fits in with how TOS, you know, what are little girls made of, where, you know, Nurse Chapel.
Happened?
Oh, did we lose?
That's my man.
Yeah, Nurse Chapel. And you know what's funny is Dr. Corby in that episode, What Are Little Girls Made Of? Like, barely remembered her. Or if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So it's like, what kind of romance was that? You should have stuck with Spock. Now you got dropped down a notch. La'an is now my number one.
Wow.
Nurse Chapel just got dropped down a notch.
La'an was always up there.
Oh, I mean, she was always up there, but now for me, she's number one.
Yes, yeah.
And I got a tribute to her in my PowerPoint. Because I am not joking about La'an.
Second episode, man.
So does number one make it in your list at all? Una?
I don't know. She's not, man.
Not now.
You know what? She's not impressing me this season.
Unless she
so
puts
far.
on a dress and does some
here's the
dancing.
thing. This is what's funny about that. You realize she's the one that's our age. Everybody else is younger. I mean, think about it.
I don't want to think about it.
That's what remains Stamos. That's the original Mystique.
Yeah. Oh,
That
no.
was
I mean,
on film, naked the entire damn time.
The original body paint girl.
Yeah.
And now you're like, nah, you're nothing to me. And where do your loyalties lie?
My loyalties, what do you call it? They evolve. Like, I mean, where does Una Chen Riley, is that her name? Una Chen Riley. I mean, where does she stack up with Nurse Chapel
or 7 of 9?
La'an,
or if you want to,
even like a young Uhura.
I'm going La'an honestly, I'm going with number one, La'an.
Oh, in that order?
And
I mean,
Then
when you
after-
say number one, though, you're not talking about Una Chen Riley.
no, I'm talking Una Chen Riley.
Oh, she's your number one.
La'an. Yeah, then La'an.
Man, you living in the
Fantastic.
past.
Nah, dude, I'm living in reality.
Respect.
I'm living in reality.
You still think if they put that body paint on her right now, she's gonna be looking good?
Look, man.
Who gonna look better in body paint right now, La'an or Una Chen Riley?
Hey, man, what are we talking about? Are we talking like, all right, You gotta set parameters here. Are we doing like Mary Fuck Kill?
Hold on. Let's do this. Let's watch. Hey, let's risk a copyright strike. I'm going to show the trailer for Starfleet Academy.
I don't think it's a copyright issue because Paramount's already on YouTube, and everybody's showing it.
Look, I shared a Saturday Night Live video and got copyrighted. Let me find the slide. Okay, here we go. Welcome everybody that's just joining us. Episode 24.
World not exclusive.
Episode 24. That's not a lot. I mean, 24th episode and we're at 100 plus subscribers. So, you know what? We're putting in the work. It's a slow grind, but still, thank you. I just wanted to say that one more time. Jump in the chat. You know, keep IB on his toes because he's keeping us on our toes. You know,
IB, don't forget, we got a chair over here if you're ever in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, that's
seriously.
Right. Yeah, just take I-60, 95 south. When you get to Richmond, just jump on 64, and you can take 64 west all the way. I can actually look out my window and see I-64. So there you go. I go to Richmond a lot, so I know I-64 crosses through Richmond, Virginia, as well as I-95 south. So that's, boom, right there. Just 2 roads and you're here. All right. Here's the trailer that you've all been waiting for. And I know everybody's seen it. Oh, I took the music out, so that would be less chance of copyright.
And so, we begin. I'm Captain Nala Ake, Chancellor of Starfleet Academy. We're all the first Academy class to return to our campus in San Francisco after more than 120 years.
Oh, hold on, my air conditioner is
Some of
kicking
you
on.
are
Damn,
here
that means it's
for
getting
your
hot in
families.
here.
Some for yourselves. Together, you are the best and the brightest from across the
it got hot in
galaxy.
here.
A tapestry that is Starfleet. You will learn the skills
That scared me.
that shaped our greatest officers. Like them, they'll ask you to give more of yourselves
Wow.
than you knew you had.
EMH.
To dream without limitations. Whatever challenges came before today led you to
People
this
say this
moment.
might be like a Starfleet 90210
You
is what I've heard it
here
called.
now.
Yes.
You weave together the future. So go out and seek,
Reno.
explore.
Oh, Jem'Hadar,
Boldly
right?
go where no one has
yeah.
gone before. It is my great honor to welcome you all to Starfleet Academy.
So this is 32nd century?
Yeah. This is End of Discovery.
He knows the tune. He's fourth walling us. Yeah, so that's the trailer that's everybody's buzzing about right now. So, man, I'm looking forward to that.
I am too. You know, if it is like 90210, let's grab those people, get them interested in Star Trek, make it even bigger than
Interesting.
Star Wars. Yes, yeah.
Well, the thing that brings me hope is Paul Giamatti. Paul Giamatti is not going to, from
James
what
is
I know
great.
about him, he's not going to jump in on some lame ass script.
Scene change. You just got a play button.
No, I know, but I got to figure out how to go page down. No, see, this is what happens. This is why I don't like Google Slides. Okay, let's go through some of these images. So we have Holly Hunter.
All right, is it me or did it sound like she was trying to talk in like a fake Irish accent?
Oh, no, I think it was you. She sounded
Okay.
pretty normal
She
to
has
me.
a really distinctive voice.
Yeah, it could just be the way she talks. She got a little country mixed in
I got boots like that.
right there.
Did you put your boots on the ground?
I will.
We're going to hit that Carnival cruise. And man,
Look at this,
EMH. What's going on with EMH?
What do you
Why did
mean?
Why is he looking old?
Oh man, I know. It's
Because all of his friends are dead.
I know, but why can't
he's
he?
a program.
You know what?
He can,
This
AI.
would have been a good character to just say, you know what? Let's get a new young EMH.
Got to be the old one.
I know. I like Robert Picardo. He's the OG from Voyager, but
Or
man,
they got Robert Picardo and do some AI work to make him look like when he was on
No.
Voyager.
no, I don't like the AI. They should have just replaced him.
No, leave him as he is. He wanted to age gracefully. Even in one of the Voyager episodes where he goes to the future, he's like, "Oh, I grew my hair out. I changed that." They're like, "Just be natural. Stop trying to force it and fake it."
Where's
Somebody I watched was talking about he looked like he missed a couple buttons on his blouse, because it was like poofing out.
Where's
I mean,
his
that's the same thing they
emitter?
did with
His-
Data. Data looks all way chunky.
Well, yeah. His emitter. This is the 32nd
Yeah,
century,
I
and
guess
they don't. He's probably got a emitter like on his fingernail or something. And there we go.
Reno.
Yeah,
All right.
that's good.
I like that uniform. I like the
Yeah.
jacket style.
Yeah, that's and I like. Man, the set design is just on point. Look at that. It looks crispy in there.
But it doesn't look like anyone has room for seatbelts. But I think this is a classroom.
Oh yeah, that's a classroom. This is academy.
Okay, never mind.
Like the kids say, it's peak. That's a new
Look
Gen
at
Z
look at that
word.
bottom of the jacket. How it's
Uneven.
different.
And here we go. This is the controversy, right?
How's this controversial?
Jemadar,
A Jem'Hadar.
you don't want to take her
Dude,
off.
it's 900 years later.
No,
Get over it.
I'm saying the Jem'Hadar were coming through the wormhole, I guess, right?
Is it a face on the back of her head, or is it just
No. That's her cultural hair
look like
that she has. Don't touch it.
don't?
They're called rolls.
Because you know she's black,
Fafa.
right? You know she's black. Just like
What?
clingers are black. Just like the
No way.
Kazon are black. Now this one is blazing. She's blazing.
What do you think? So, what do you think episodes are going to be like? Like, give me a prediction.
So what I read, it's like a dash of Saved by the Bell with a hint of with a good dosing of 90210 with a little bit of like Johnny. There's a TV show where teens went out. I want to say Johnny Quest, but it's mainly going to be about growing up in the Starfleet world. Like
There's going to be a lot of romance, is what I'm guessing.
interpersonal coming of age
College life.
in the 32nd century.
Too bad it can't be like American Pie coming of age.
Look at this.
Shipwreck!
What are they eating out of sardine cans?
MREs.
MREs?
That's a throwback.
looks-
That's the size of a World War One MRE.
Bella Shepherd. That's her real name. I don't know what her name is on the show. I guess she's going to be the eye candy of the show. Well, Tatiana Maslany's on here too. I don't know how big of a role she's going to be, but
Who?
Tatiana Maslany, She-Hulk,
Soontight.
Okay.
Orphan Black.
Gotcha. You got me with She-Hulk.
She healthy. She fit. But and there's your cultural appropriation.
The Black Klingon.
IB says it's not only Trek that had one-off writing because they had no idea how big it would get. Remember Luke and Leia's kiss? Later they were retconned as brother and sister. Or they just didn't care. I always thought that was just part of the plan, and they kissed, and then they realized, oh, bro,
You're dueling banjos.
we got the same papa and mama.
incest is best.
And y'all want me to come out there? No thanks.
I hit the wrong button. Are we still streaming? Did I hit the disconnect button?
We're still going.
And of course, the rumor is he's going to be the big bad. He's going to be the Thanos of the Star Trek Starfleet Academy show.
What species is he supposed to be?
I don't know. Maybe IB knows.
Look at his, is it his fingers?
Oh, a hint of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, he is wearing a Thanos' gauntlet. Yeah, he got some Klingon ears. He might be one of those crossbreed clone type people. All right, so here's what I did.
Inside of his ear.
I took some screenshots. Here's some of your Easter eggs.
Right.
So here we go. Let's look at some of these names.
All right, see one.
Me too.
Wait, what is this wall of?
Wow, I see 2, 3, 4,
Wesley,
Hold
Lieutenant.
Hold on.
5.
Wesley R. Crusher.
Admiral Mike Jerome. Oh, I thought that was Mike Judd.
Admiral,
They got Natasha Yar up there.
Admiral Spock, Lieutenant Nog,
Captain Montgomery Scott. Admiral Leonard McCoy.
what? Captain Uhura. And Pablo
Captain
something.
Demura Sulu.
Yeah, some of
Beverly
these are
Tucker?
blocked. There's a Chekhov down there. But I think Chekhov either became like the president
look
of
at that.
Earth or something.
Admiral Karen Paris. Lieutenant Nog.
Yeah.
Captains.
Ambassador Spock in the middle.
Admiral Leonard H. McCoy.
Lieutenant Wesley Crusher, junior grade. Why didn't he go any farther? Did he die?
Who?
Here's more.
Lieutenant junior grade.
Commander
Wesley Crusher.
Janice Rand. That's Nurse Rand.
Lieutenant Tom Paris. William T. Riker.
I thought he never made admiral, huh? Wow. Because this is going to be like 800 years after they die.
Charles Tucker III.
Hoshi Sato, Lieutenant Commander.
Yeah.
Admiral PVG,
Dr.
right down on the
Bishop.
bottom. You can't see it.
Harry Kim.
I wonder if that's Captain Philippa Giorgio that's behind the girl's head in the bottom left.
Oh, Chakotay is in the middle.
Oh,
on the bottom.
Admiral Freeman. What's her phras's dad?
Tawny Newsome. She's from Lower Decks, ain't she? Tawny Newsome?
She's the actress.
Yeah, why'd they use her real name? Admiral Tawny Newsome.
Wow.
They probably didn't think people would be screenshotting this stuff.
Commander Zero the Third.
That's awesome.
Katrina Cornwell is the one that died.
Admiral Min Win.
On
That's what is she? She's from Battlestar Galactica too.
and here we go, the final.
Captain 7 of 9.
Oh, did I get that one twice? Yeah, the Tawny Newsome one. There's a Roddenberry, I bet, on the far left lower. Oh, do you see the Mariner?
Yes, she's listed her character and her actress name.
Oh,
is on
yeah,
her.
her real name and her actress name.
Sarah.
Just like
Sarah?
Belana. Well, there's a Belana Torres at the top of that,
Yeah. Yeah.
and Arax, the 3-armed dude.
Oh, yeah.
But what is the wall of?
Oh, she's writing an episode.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I be in the know behind the scenes, the BTS as the kids like to call it. This is the wall. I mean, this is like the wall of history in the Starfleet Academy. All right, let's jump into Strange New Worlds because it is what's popping off right now. I did a quick check on Rotten Tomatoes because I was trying to gauge what people are thinking about how well season 3 is going so far. So if you look at the reviews of season 1 and 2,
I'll be right back.
like the critics are the first column, 99%, 97%, 86%. And the second column is normal people, the normies. So season 1, 81, 77, 62. So it's taken a little bit of a dip going into season 3, episode 3. But, maybe it'll pick up. There's some mixed feelings on the zombie episode, I
thought it was pretty good. What's worse than a pissed off Klingon is a pissed off Klingon zombie, It just...
Here's my problem with the episode. Not enough La'an.
Yeah, I agree. 200%.
Very little La'an. After that wedding episode, La'an... that wedding episode just propelled her.
Yeah.
She's like if this were the Casey Kasem Billboard Hot 100, La'an was like a song that just debuted out of nowhere at number 1.
Are we the only ones that IB? Do you agree with that? It's just wow. That was really good.
I think
breakout episode for La'an.
I'm waiting for Mgyx to come back because I don't want him to miss any of the slides. But
I can still see it.
Here's my problem with episode 3. Season 3, episode 3. So here's the premise. Spoilers. Who cares, right? It aired I watched it like Wednesday at midnight or something. Well, I guess that would be Thursday technically. They're trying to save what's his boo's name? The other captain. I can't remember her name. Pike's woman, right? She got gorned. Is that the word?
She got gorned.
She got Gorn eggs popping out of her. And so they're trying to find a cure because they thought they had suppressed it, but now it's back. And now she's like really suffering. Batel. Yes. Batel's good quality stuff too. So they heard a rumor about a plant that would suspend the Gorn, infection or whatever it is. So they go off into Klingon. Well, it's not really Klingon territory. That's why it doesn't make sense to me. It's like whenever we have these episodes in the neutral zone or like demilitarized zones, one side can just openly appear, but the Federation can't. Like if the Federation shows up there, they're violating some treaty. Well, you're also violating the treaty by being here.
It doesn't work that way.
Right. Because then it doesn't make good TV.
No, that's just real life. That's literally California. You're not supposed to have a gun. So you have law-abiding. Oh, nobody have a gun. I don't have a gun. You don't have a gun. Nobody should have a gun. The criminals don't give a fuck about your laws. Somebody else is, the Klingons don't give a fuck about your laws. They're just tired of dealing with you. But to them, I'm going to cross in here and do whatever I want. What are you going to do about it? You ain't got a gun. Are you going to sanction me? Are you going to be like, oh, well, we're not going to fuck with you. We don't fuck with you as it is. So that's real life. And Starfleet holds themselves to this outlandish. This is why I like the darker Picard of showing the Federation needs to realize you're not holier than thou. You're not greater than everybody else. I like this episode. The pissed off zombie Klingons was dope. For some reason, I thought the thing that was eating them though was going to be tribbles. Like monster tribbles.
Zombie tribbles. There you go. That would be worse than a pissed off zombie Klingon. Is a zombie tribble.
I had been reading a bunch of stuff on Star Trek and tribbles, and I was like, I wonder if this is the one where like they got some weird plant and they saw what Kirk or McCoy did for Kirk with the Tribble and bringing him back to life, and they found some from mud or whatever, and they tried to weaponize them because Tribbles don't like Klingons. They're used as Klingon detectors. So for some reason, I thought it was like an outbreak.
And you might have to grab a can of the hard Mountain Dew out of there to water it down.
I thought it was going to be an outbreak of Tribbles that overran and ate these plants, and they grew to be like big as like 50-pound barrels or big as bean bags, like those huge bean bags, and they were just carnivorous, and they went from cute and furry to fucked up oversized gremlins. That would have been dope as well, but I like the zombie Klingons. Do you think
okay, so what about the part with the ambassador's daughter trying to get revenge on M'Benga? I thought that was kind of cheesy.
I think that for whatever reason they figured they had to wrap that storyline up or something, or
it was wrapped.
Maybe it's being used as a stepping stone for why he leaves eventually and McCoy comes in. I don't know. It didn't really make much sense. And then the fact that she's like, no, I wanted to kill him. It's like,
right. I mean, she didn't even like her dad.
Right. But
she said her dad was dishonoring the Klingons by making peace.
So it's kind of like Worf having to suck up ownership of something his dad didn't do so that he could have some semblance of honor or respect in the Klingon world. So I get why she did it, but I don't get the mentality of that whole thing at all.
Oh, this one's tough. What's this called? Oh, God. Jalapeno pineapple?
Margarita.
Oh, my God. Crewman Sherry, what the hell?
Put that in your
Good job,
my
Jerry.
God. Jalapeno margarita? That don't sound
You're
right.
not Mexican. You're
I didn't
not
even.
Mexican.
I saw that it was yellow. Is Crewman Sherry. This is bad.
You're not Mexican, nor are you really white. That's not your drink, dude.
Oh, my God.
Look, the only way you
I'm going
would
to tough
eat
it
that,
out. I'm going to drink it.
Look, the only way you would eat that is maybe as a base for a
It's
lumpia
bad.
dipping sauce.
Crewman Sherry, this
Maybe
is not
some
good.
jalapeno chicken wings. But
This jalapeno thing you got us? Oh, my God. We call him party foul on Crewman Sherry.
I thought the margarita was.
you need to call
Holy
it
cow. It's burning my throat every sip I take.
I thought the margarita was
Every
something else.
sip
He is
I
not.
take. I broke out in Diddy. Oh, wait. Did you not put... You didn't put any... Oh, man. I'm drinking it pure?
What am I, Isaac the bartender?
Love.
Oh, that was
exciting and new.
That's what I call DS9 is the Starfleet.
Captain Kirk.
Starfleet.
Kanan.
Hey, I got something. Picture this. Imagine this in your minds real quick. Captain Kirk singing the theme song to Love Boat.
He should.
wow.
The daiquiri was good.
Yeah.
We did have to water it down with a black cherry White Claw because we didn't want to be up here slurring too much.
What is that taste when you first take it? It's like
That jalapeno thing is tough.
kind of a household cleaner or something.
Oh, we're not done with La-On appreciation. I told you, when I put someone at number one, I show respect.
Okay, if that's what you want to call it.
All right.
Oh.
All right. I was gonna play this thing about the Skydance takeover because on some other Trek channels they're making a big deal out of this. I'm gonna skip this We don't care. We don't care about the Skydance takeover. People are worried about the future of Star Trek under Skydance, but what they have to remember is Skydance made, I think, those Kelvin movies. So they ain't gonna let Star Trek go to waste. Letting Star Trek go to waste.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
All right, let's.
According to sources,
see.
James Dixon, who is the
All right, we skipping this.
What does that mean?
I know what James Dixon.
All right. Let's play Guess Who. You want to try this?
On.
Holy smokes. Without makeup. Jeez.
Poor guy. This is going to have to be the chat. The chat might know. No? No one's going to take a guess?
I think he's a Cardassian.
What?
I don't think it's
okay,
Cod.
just guess the species.
Human. Pike. Captain Pike.
Old Pike.
I want to say he could be a Jim Hadar, but I think it's more like a Cardassian.
I'll tell you. Let me give you a hint. This is from TOS.
Oh, I don't know.
Guess
Yeah,
a
nothing.
species. Guess a species. He's an alien.
From the cage. No.
No.
The Gorn.
Oh.
He's Shross.
What the fuck? What?
He's an Andorian.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten a season 2 of TOS.
Yeah, you have. Come on now.
They all look alike. Oh.
That's fucked up. That's the whale lady.
The Magics knew that one quick.
I
Doctor,
can just because I'm looking at the outfit, I'm looking at the background,
Mm-hmm.
and it's obviously cold outside. So San Francisco.
IB knew.
Andorian. Yeah.
Cold outside. It's cold outside. She can
Pretty
give you pointers on how to take care of a whale. Oh, is that Orion? Were they blue in TOS? Dr. Taylor. She's part of a time travel paradox.
I never noticed that.
What?
What?
The,
What?
You never noticed that scene before?
No.
He's like, I'm going to go back
What
and
did you-
watch
wait,
that
hold
one
on,
tonight.
Hold on. What did you not notice before?
The headlights. I guess it was such a brief shot. Oh, you know what it was? It's my 900-pound Sony Trinitron. It wasn't as didn't have the definition that they got
What, you
today.
didn't Laserdisc?
No. Sony Trinitron 27-inch TV
You're just not this
back
close.
in the day. Yeah, not in that. Yeah.
Well, you got some new baloney bopping material.
Oh.
Fascinating.
All right, next slide.
That's what I'm talking about. That's to Paul.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it kind of does look like it's T'Pol figure.
I know to Paul.
Okay. I was going to go for the girl from American Pie, but sure.
Booyah.
Engage
It's just the wrong
thrusters.
hair.
Look at
Jolene Blaylock.
that flat stomach, man. I bet she doesn't need it all.
AI. All right, time for quotes. Everybody get your brains ready. Here we go. Man, this is terrible, Sherry.
Our civilian population in the demilitarized zone is in a very difficult situation, but even sympathy has to end at some point. The peace treaty isn't just a piece of paper. If the Maquis force us into a war with Cardassia, it could mean hundreds of thousands of lives. 2 years ago, Starfleet would never have tapped you for this mission.
Who said that?
Can you do
Car.
that again? I just drank out of my thing. And I was just,
Our civilian population in the demilitarized
Mgyx
zone
is guessing
in a very
Picard.
difficult situation, but even sympathy has to end at some point. The peace treaty isn't just a piece of paper. If the Maquis force us into a war with Cardassia, it could mean hundreds of thousands of lives. 2 years ago, Starfleet would never have tapped you for this mission.
Picard to Cisco.
Picard to Cisco.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. I agree.
I was going to say bonus points if you tell me who it's being said to.
Cisco.
Did you just fart?
No, it's my stuff.
Oh my God. Damn.
If I farted, you know it.
I hope not.
Yeah, and
I don't
Magic
wanna
would
know.
know. Magic so would know it too.
All right. We've logged your guesses. No one want to reconsider?
No, we haven't. But go ahead, play it.
We're all sympathetic, Lieutenant. Our civilian population in the demilitarized zone is in a very difficult situation, but even sympathy has to end at some point.
That's low. Ren.
Lauren.
What's now her name's
You mean
coming.
Ensign Rowe?
Ensign
Yeah, Row.
Stop drinking.
That's what I told you. This jalapeno margarita.
But I was correct. It is Picard.
It's Picard, but you were wrong in your second part of trying to guess who he was talking to.
Well, that was just a bonus guess. And it
Yes,
wasn't part of the
that was a
question,
bonus
so
point. So you got the primary point. All right.
That's all that matters.
Next quote.
How could you, a Starfleet captain, believe that a Federation crew would blindly obey your order to destroy the entire Antos race, a people famous for their benevolence and peaceful pursuits?
Oh, the Antos. One more time.
Yeah, I need that one more time.
How could you, a Starfleet captain, believe that a Federation crew would blindly obey your order to destroy the entire Antos race, a people famous for their benevolence and peaceful pursuits?
Well, Crewman Patty trying to put some emotion into it.
I mean, I just get this Janeway vibe from her.
I don't know.
You got to guess. I don't know is not an answer. I guess it is, but it's not
The
acceptable.
wrong one.
Can you do it one more time?
Last time. Throw out a name, damn it.
How could you, a Starfleet captain, believe that a Federation
Look at that
crew
tricorder.
would
That's
blindly
fancy.
obey your order to destroy the entire Antos race, a people famous for their benevolence and peaceful pursuits?
We waiting on a guess.
Janeway. Kirk talking to Garth of Izar.
Who are you going with? You going with IB or you going with Mgyx?
IB.
How could you, a Starship fleet captain, believe that a Federation crew would blindly obey your order to destroy the entire Antros race, a people famous for their benevolence and peaceful pursuits?
Holy sheep shit. That IB is something else, isn't he?
Close.
I mean, could be master of Google.
IB, I think IB's got this knowledge.
I think I have to.
IB is AI.
Oh, that's right. IB is a bot. He's a Star Trek bot. Ooh. This is short, 5 questions, because I know that trivia is kind of boring. Which planet's Federation membership was fast-tracked following a successful symbiont host program?
True.
Yeah.
I know. Question 1's always easy. IB is confirming he's been a Trekkie since he was 5. So no more accusations that he's Googling answers.
It's
It's
you have to
offensive.
prove it though. How long ago was it when you were 5?
Better yet, how old are you?
I am 5.
Right, exactly.
Next question.
He's got to be my age.
The trill is correct.
59.
Okay. There you go. Which strategically located planet near the Romulan neutral zone joined the Federation by the 24th century?
See,
Gen X in the house.
Let's see. What's
that is not Gen X. That is Boomer.
see? Kittamar.
No,
Yeah.
59's Boomer?
Yes.
Nah, there's a date. What's the date?
There's a year.
60,
There's a year.
65?
There's a year.
Is it 65? 1965?
I'm 61. 65.
1965.
He's 65. That's Boomer. That
No,
not
that's Gen X.
That is not Gen X. Dude.
What is 61? A boomer?
Yes, it's a Boomer.
You a boomer.
I'm a boomer.
All right, what's our guess here?
See, Kittimer.
Kittimer? What do you got? Kittimer?
Yeah, Kittimer.
Boomers always take whatever
Benzar joined the Federation.
They don't
under
make
control.
decisions.
1965 was the year of the Gen X.
He says it's the first Gen X, but Boomers always say that because they want to be young, and they're not.
Well, then he would say Gen Z, and then he would say type shit. Benzar. by
Tom
the
was
way.
going to be 75, still saying type shit like it was yesterday.
Which Alpha Quadrant world, famous for its pleasure resorts, became a member of the Federation?
Rise up.
Who are you saying?
Geneva.
Deneva?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Rise up.
Why ain't you saying Riza?
Well, because he was wrong last time.
I know, but Riza.
I know.
Riza is the I'm not even going to. Look, even IB is saying it's Riza.
All right,
Riza is
Riza.
like the whorehouse of the galaxy.
Okay, Riza.
Everybody knows this. Come on now.
See, told you.
See, it's a leisure planet. Captain's holiday. All right. Which planet, known for its telepathic population, joined the Federation?
B.
Oh, now you're gonna play smart. Now he gonna drop smartness.
Now he gonna act like he knows.
He gotta pretend like he didn't know what the galaxy's whorehouse was.
Right.
Try to help you guys out.
I don't know. Telosians are telepathic, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
This could be a bad question, but did Talos join the Federation?
No, they did not.
Ah, there you go.
Talos 4 did not, but the other Talos did. I have no idea, but it's Beta Z anyway, so.
Oh, here's another question. This is a bonus question. Which quadrant is Beta Z?
Gamma quadrant.
No, it's the answer is kind of right
beta
in the
quadrant.
name.
It's in the name, it's in the selection. It's on the page, man.
Oh,
Which planet was once occupied by the Cardassians and later sought?
Bajor.
What are you going? He's going Bajor.
Texas.
Kim or Courtney?
Bajor.
Oh, you going Bajor? Bajor, blah blah blah. Oh, okay. Here's a new thing we're doing. I'm gonna show you a symbol, and you tell me what species or organization that symbol belongs to. This is fun. Let's keep the fun going, fam. Oh, by the way, if you're watching us live, we are live right now. If you're watching Sunday night, whatever time it is, what is it, like 10 o'clock Eastern? We're live.
7:15 Pacific.
Yeah, 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern.
9:19
Jump
Central.
in the chat, say hello. We are just normal guys. We are Trekkies, and we are, I guess, what you would call shooting the shit right now.
Drinking shit stuff.
Thanks to Crewman Sherry.
You know, you ever go to KFC and you eat the chicken and you got grease all over your hands, and then they give you that little packet. It's got the towel.
Magic says.
You open the little towelette thing. That's what that stuff tastes like, don't it? Am I wrong?
Who knows this symbol?
Klingons.
I told you we're going to start easy. I always go easy on the first one.
I'm not even looking at the screen. I just saw the general shape and I knew it was Klingon.
What are you going with?
Klingon.
You agreeing?
Yeah.
My name is Jeff.
All right, ready? Now it's going to get difficult. Ready?
Vulcan.
Ooh, what are you going with? What's your confidence level, though?
Very confident.
Percentage.
High 10.
80?
100%.
Oh, 100. Damn. A hundo. What do you got?
You going for the hundo?
He says it's 100% Vulcan. What do you got? Oh, IB. Now IB jumped in saying it's Vulcan. Now it's kind of hard to disagree.
Well, I was on the verge of Vulcan or one of the other ones, and not the Andorians. I know it's not Romulan, but I'll go Vulcan with it. I know it was up there.
Bonus question. What's IDIC stand for? Spock has said it.
Oh, shit.
Infinite diversity.
It stands for...
We got to celebrate our differences.
Basically.
You have smoked yourself retarded.
Who got this one?
Wow.
And that's a gaming species that trapped them.
Yeah, infinite diversity, infinite combinations. That's what IDIC stands for. What's this symbol now? Try to make a guess before IB tells you the answer.
That's Chakotay's tribe.
No. It's
Sleeping eagle.
It's the Born. Yeah.
Eagle
actually,
shit on bear.
It is the Chakotay tribe. Oh, I see it now. But if you look backwards, it's like a Deadpool version of it.
You guys are going with Chakotay.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Chakotay tribe.
No, it's the Tal Shiar.
Oh.
But they were from the Chakotay tribe.
They stole it from the damn Native Americans.
Yep.
Eagle shit on bear. All right, here's the next
Or
one.
runs away looking like Deadpool.
Dead eagle run away. Ooh. This is a good one. Who needs a clue?
I will happily take a clue.
Yeah, me too.
Confederacy.
Oh, the...
No, Terran Confederate.
yeah. I agree.
No. Come on, IB.
How are you agreeing with some shit I just made up?
IB coming through with the answer.
Breen.
He's been a Trekkie since he was 5. He's Gen X. He's representing. Brain Confederacy. Oh, the Brain Dominion Alliance. You know, I'm not too familiar with the Brain, to be honest. Don't they wear like those visor glasses?
They're one of the only species that are both in the Star Trek universe and Star Wars universe.
Oh,
because
interesting.
The Earth Quadrant is part of Star Wars lore, and the Breen are in both.
Crossover. Okay. Ooh, here's a good one. Who knows this one? Look at the screen.
That just the way you say that.
Don't splash that. I know. Don't splash that. Not trying to have ants everywhere.
They'll die if they taste.
Why don't you take a big swig before you put some ice in there? I need to zoom the camera in on you trying to put ice in a cup with tongs. Tongs to tongs.
You need your own drink can for this.
We're so high class over here. High class Hoosier.
I don't know. I can't think of a word.
That is.
I never paid attention really to the symbols.
You want me to give you a clue?
My key.
Sure.
Oh, he just said my key.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Damn. PVG with a point.
Oh wow.
PVG with a point.
Look what happened. Look at that.
Look at what's happening with you.
However, Maquis is not a species. It's a group. As it shows on the screen, the Maquis is human, Vulcan, Klingon, Bajorans, Betazoids, Bolians, and others. So, that is not a species.
It was
Point deducted.
no. It was.
Point deducted.
All right, come on now. No,
Not a species.
you're not a victim
Great
tonight.
question.
Not a victim tonight.
See,
Next
this
one.
is what I'm talking about.
Get your mind right.
You have your own answer on the screen that says it's wrong.
Ma
And you
quoi?
want to deny
I
it.
said, what is the species or the group? Right?
No,
when we
you
started
didn't.
this,
Yeah, you
rewind
did.
it.
You did.
Hey, rewind it.
Rewind.
Whoever's in the live chat, go rewind this and see if I said name the species or the group. I'm going to show you their logo. Ma quoi?
Brother,
Oh,
What's that?
That was a short
That's it?
PowerPoint.
Oh man.
Can we go back to Lon?
Yeah. Let's go back.
Oh, hold on. You like that?
That was
you about to go?
PvP only.
You're gonna go home and watch Star Trek 4,
Yeah.
aren't you? Oh, shizer. All right, we're gonna stop this sharing. All right, what time are we at? Oh, wow,
We're early.
early. Yeah, because we've been doing 3-hour episodes. But you know, when we drink in this hard stuff, we gotta be considerate.
Man, they did they? I don't think they put out a release date for Academy. Did they just said
I think
early
it's-
2026,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
26.
2026 is the release date.
Damn, dude, that's so far away.
I remember when we were waiting for Strange New Worlds to come out.
I mean, it could still get Batgirled.
This is true. Very true.
I mean, they've put a lot of work into that trailer, but that could be AI. that could be an AI trailer.
and it don't matter. It can still get Batgirled.
Right. I mean, they
I'm
could
just
make
saying-
the whole damn movie and say, you know what? We don't feel like putting it out.
It's only money.
Right. We need this as a tax write-off.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it with Fantastic Four. They did it with Batgirl.
Mm-hmm.
They did it with Superman 5.
Well, Fantastic Four did just come out, though.
There you go. New idea.
No, I'm talking about the original Fantastic Four.
Oh, from back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did that with a couple of movies also. I need to find something else to watch. I just now finished watching Cobra Kai. Finally finished it. The last season.
Yeah. Have you watched
now
that
I'm-
movie that just came out with Jackie Chan,
Yes, I watched that.
Legends?
Yes.
What'd you think?
Not. Oh man, you could have done so many
All right.
better
Did you-
things. Could have been done.
Did
with
you
that.
say you like Superman? James Gunn?
It was?
Oh,
It was
he's saying no.
interesting.
I like
Look,
it.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. I will always say Christopher Reeves was my Superman, even though I watched George Reeves and the other one on TV, and I met him in real life when I lived in Texas at the Air Force Base.
You
But
met George
Christopher
Reeves?
Yeah, I met one of the Reeves that was on that used to do the serials.
Wow.
Way back in the day when we were in Texas. But Christopher Reeves was my Superman. Henry Cavill made a no disrespect to Brandon Roth, but Cavill really embodied the Reeves aspect of Superman. But now, man, Tyler Hoechlin, after watching Lois and Clark,
CW.
I mean, he's up there. He's in the top 3 of from my Superman actors. And this new kid,
What's his
I'm
name?
gonna have to see.
I can't.
I don't know.
Oh, from Lois and Clark.
No, what's the guy's name that was just in the movie?
Oh, I can't think of his name.
I don't know, but he's gonna have to step up
It's
to see
hard.
what he does.
It's hard to step up after following up to Cavill.
But like Magic was
But the
saying,
story arc has to change because this is
Yeah.
a totally different flavor of Superman. This
People
is
don't
closer
like.
to,
People don't like that his pops was saying you need to go take over the earth and bang all the women.
but that was how can you hate that? Because that's exactly what happened in Smallville. Smallville Superman, that's what Jor-El told him to do. And this one is telling the same thing, but it's a more
breed,
comic-y, more comical, I guess.
PVG is just thinking about going home to watch Star Trek 4.
He's just stuck on titty nipples.
Done.
No.
He's like THO.
It was the Superman movie is a lot lighter. It wasn't as dark as a.
Yeah,
Well,
a lot darker. It was more comic booky. It reminded me of the original of the Adam West Batman,
Yeah,
but a little not as corny, but
Right.
kind of corny. Like the dog jokes, like the whole crypto thing throughout the entire movie. About 3/4 way, I'm like, okay, we get it. This dog is not listening to you. But it was like this.
And then you find out it wasn't even his dog. He was watching it for his cousin.
I mean, the cousin part paid off way better than anything else. They should have brought her in halfway through. I mean, that's why I said I need to see how they're going to play the rest of it, because her story is very dark.
Yeah.
Because the whole going out to other planets to get drunk,
Right.
that's because she's dealing with PTSD because she has no support system. Because Clark was a baby when he left. She watched her parents die. She watched Clark's parents die. She watched the planet destroyed. Then she didn't get here thinking that she had a job to do. And now she has no job to do because he's all grown up. So now she's just like, well, fuck. There's no one here to help me get through this shit. I just need to go drink it away. So it can get pretty dark.
Give Superman a quick score before we move on. 1 out of 10. Or, I mean, out of 10. 0 to 10.
7.
7?
Give it a 9.
Okay.
I'm giving it a 7.
7 for you. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched Fantastic Four yet. That was an AI dad and what?
Oh, AI.
That's true. You are correct, Gary.
No,
Gay Carpenter 88.
Gay Carpenter 88.
Sorry, it's not it.
Hey, I'm also, if that 88 is your class of 88, then I'm right there. Class of 88.
I'm not going to lie.
We appreciate the gays.
88? I mean, we do. Gay Carpenter 88, do you know us?
You graduated from middle school in 88.
No, I'm going off of a person that we both know who would come up with a name like that is of your age and as a carpenter.
I don't know a carpenter that's...
You do.
I do?
A carpenter works with wood.
Oh, you're talking about like porn wood?
No.
What?
Oh.
Lives probably 3 hours from you, I think. He would come up with a name like this.
Okay. I can't think of who it might be.
Used to ride a motorcycle.
Still.
Used to do a podcast with us.
No.
Hey, you brought me in to the podcast you were already doing with him.
No, I can't imagine he's not gay.
No, but he would come up with that name just to have that name.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Gay Carpenter 88, is that you?
Say something bad about 3D printing, and then you'll know if it's him.
I've got web, but it's job related.
Yeah, see?
See, there you go. I think it is. But anyway, you are correct. That was an AI, but it's still based kind of on that same thing. So I think the next Superman will get kind of dark. There was another movie. What was the last movie you watched, Tom?
The last movie I watched was, I think in the theater, is we went to watch Mission Impossible.
The latest one?
The Last Reckoning or whatever it was called. Yeah, The Final Reckoning.
How was that?
That's all right.
Was that the final movie?
Yeah, that was like him wrapping up the whole Mission Impossible.
Oh, so there's no more. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was out. I thought there was still another Mission Impossible coming out.
That's the wrap.
Because it was like a 2-parter for that particular movie that you saw.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the one before that. Then at the end, I'm thinking, shit, it's a 2-parter?
HDMI 1. Yeah, that's why I was like, well, I don't remember seeing that.
Gay Carpenter said his last movie was Dune 2.
Okay.
Did you watch Dune 2?
No.
Did you watch
I never
Dune
really-
1? The new Dune?
No.
Those are pretty good movies. They are an investment though. They're kind of long.
The Dune I saw was with Sting. You know, I guess the first one.
You watched the original Dune.
Yeah.
Is Picard in those?
Yes.
Is he?
Yes.
The original Dunes from like the 60s?
The original Dune has Picard.
Yeah.
You watched The Accountant, the second one. Well, how was that?
Oh, yes. Maybe that's the newest one. The Accountant 2. That's good.
I like the first one.
Because there's more action with the brother.
Magic, have you seen the Accountant, the first one?
No.
You would like it. I know you
Why?
would like it. Because you like...
Because it's all white dudes.
No, because you like guns.
I mean, I like shooting guns, but
Well, yeah, you would appreciate it.
Yeah, no. It's kind of like a John Wick type thing.
John Wick is not that big of a deal movie for me either. I mean, I watch it, but man, it's not.
Well,
it's
here's
not
the
that
thing. It's kind of like the little guy taking on the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. I think the last one outside of Superman, I watched Thunderbolts. I just watched Lucy. Oh, did I watch Jurassic? I did.
The new
Jurassic World.
With
I watched the new Jurassic World
with Scarlett?
with ScarJo.
How was that?
Meh.
Yeah, Jurassic World is starting to be like Fast and Furious. Like it's
Very much so.
It's time to call it a day.
Like they keep trying to throw in all these Easter eggs, but they're so obscure at this part. You have to be an IB of Jurassic Park to get them.
Damn, using IB's name as a verb?
Oh, wow.
You got to IB that shit. I was gonna watch Ballerina, but I didn't.
Oh, I know.
Karate Kid Legends.
Crewman Patty wants to watch Ballerina. That's a John Wick spinoff.
Yeah, I'd rather watch. I'm actually thinking about, and I may just do this. I always like the Final Destination movies, and now that this new one's coming out,
Yeah.
I may go back and get caught up on a lot of the Final Destinations just to follow the story so I can watch the last movie. I want to watch F1.
There's a, it's an I Know What You Did Last Summer. There's another one coming out, I think.
Correct.
And people were talking about Jennifer Love Hewitt looking a little too thick. But people,
she looks good.
Yeah, people just need to understand that thick is not a bad thing.
Coming from the person that wants La'an and Chapel over number one. Number one is thick. She
Yeah,
can
we all
handle
get
her
old.
business.
Crewman Sherry don't like John Wick. Man, you and Mgyx are on the same page.
There is another movie called Long Distance that actually came out in 2019, got Batgirled due to the pandemic, and they just released it last year.
Oh, wow.
It stars the kid that played the main role in the Transformers movie, Rise of the Beast.
Okay.
I want to check that out. I watched Sinners twice now.
I still have not watched Sinners, and it's even on TV now. What is it on, like Netflix or
on
Max?
HBO. Yeah, there it is. The I Know What You Did Last Summer of 2025.
Okay.
Accountant 2.
Did you watch Happy Gilmore 2?
I have not. It's on the list to possibly watch. I was actually going to watch it, and then I remembered, oh, yeah, I have 2 more episodes of Stick to watch on Apple. So I watched those instead.
I saw a video. There was like there's like 76 cameos in that movie.
No, Sherry, Sinners is the movie by Ryan
Oh,
Coogler.
she's talking about the TV show.
Yeah, I'm not watching that TV show.
TV show is all right.
And I, weirdly enough, I only watched Captain America: Brave New World once. Like, this is how I'm kind of ranking these shows. Is like, if I watch it more than once, it's got my attention, or it's got some
I didn't even watch the whole
research
thing.
worthiness.
I didn't even watch the whole Captain America: Brave New World. I got to like 3/4 of the way through, and it's like I think I know what's going to happen here. So I'm gonna shut it.
Thunderbolts I watched halfway through, stopped, did some video games, did some other stuff, and then came back like 2 weeks later and watched the rest of it. And I was like, that made no difference. So I finished watching Squid Games. So I never finished watching Squid Games.
What was the Thunderbolts about?
That's the leftovers from all the Series 1 Avengers movies.
Oh.
So it has
all the rejects.
Winter Soldier. Hold on, where's it at?
U.S. Agent.
Winter Soldier, U.S. Agent. The chick from the Ant-Man movie that goes in and out.
Oh, Ghost or something.
The Red Soldier.
I don't know why.
Russian Captain American.
I was thinking it was a cartoon or something. Huh.
No, you're thinking Thunderbird.
You know who's underrated is U.S. Agent.
Why? Why is he underrated?
Because he's actually powerful.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's a bitch.
No, he killed some dude with the shield because he got mad.
Him a bitch. That means he's a bitch.
Yeah, but the dude was the person he killed was also a powered person.
No, dude, it was a kid that was hopped up on drugs. So you see, there's a breakdown that people fail to realize with this. When you take the super serum soldier, it enhances what is already in you.
Mm-hmm.
So Captain America was always brave and whatever. He just didn't have the physical attributes of it. When he took the serum, he could do it. The other dude who took it, he was at heart, he thought he was brave. He thought it was courageous. He put up a front. He was really scared. So when he took it, the super soldier serum just made his scaredness more scared. Bitch. And he acted on it. Oh, I got to be tough. I got to kill this guy. You had to kill a dude because you're a bitch. You didn't find any other way to resolve the issue. You just killed him because you were scared. And that's explained. Same thing with the Red Skull. It enhances what's already in you. And that's why the old German dude's like, no, you must take this.
That's not my take. I don't agree with that assessment, but I respect that you have that assessment.
Who's DJT?
Well,
DJT is probably me.
Unless it's somebody from 1990, then that could be DJ Trey. That was before I won the rights to use DJ Magic.
In a big showdown with the other DJ Magics, and this DJ Magix won that showdown.
Because I had 2 turntables on shopping carts.
On shopping carts, there you go.
And
make it work.
A pyramid mixer.
Radio Shack? No, Pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we were going to make a movie.
It is Radio
about
Shack.
That. The traveling DJ that had walked around parks and whatnot with 2 turntables and shopping carts.
and bending wax.
I rewatched Twisters, by the way. I don't know why. Just felt like rewatching something with some good weather.
Now let's take a look at what GC88 just said. I need that sound, gay. Gay Carpenter 88 says, I just got here. You guys hopeful for Academy? Well, honestly, for me, last True Trek was Enterprise. Let me start with the second comment.
Let's talk about that.
The last True Trek was Enterprise. As you guys know, I did not like Enterprise originally. I passed on Enterprise when it came out. I thought, dear garbage. Was that Ebonic enough? This garbage. I watched it recently. Faith of the Heart.
Man, this some more bullshit.
I mean, I do have a soft spot now for Enterprise. Probably mostly because of the song, Faded Hot. But by the way, when are we getting a live performance?
I don't know. She's getting ready to go back to school. I don't know. She's busy.
You blew that one.
She's busy.
You blew it.
I'm such a loser.
He made a promise to us. PVG,
All right,
Crewman PVG committed to have
Focus
a
on our
live performance.
question in the chat. Focus on Enterprise.
IB is agreeing with the Gay Carpenter 88. Like, I think we got a connection there. But on that note, Enterprise, I do like Enterprise now after watching it. Discovery and Strange New Worlds. That's a Gen X, or not Gen X, sorry, Gen Z Star Trek stuff, right? Lots of lights, camera, and action. People are worried that that's what Starfleet Academy is going to be, right? Just a whole bunch of special effects and fancy sets. Are we optimistic that it's going to be good, or are we back to that question of any Star Trek is better than no Star Trek, whether it's good or bad? We're still going to watch it.
I'm optimistic, even if it's like 90210. Bring it in.
Starfleet 90210.
Bring it in. Bring the younger crowd in. New meat. And let's keep it going.
Okay.
And that'll give a boost to where when Captain Pike steps down and Kirk steps in.
What are you talking about? This is like in 3200.
I know that's why I'm
Kirk and Spock and everybody.
But the interest will be there for continuing Star Trek.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Picard myself, and maybe it was nostalgic, right? Maybe I overlooked some of the weak plot points just because, you know what? This is Picard.
Season 3 was good.
Hey, I got a trivia question for you guys. It's not on a PowerPoint. Yeah, there we go. IB's spitting truth.
Yeah.
Truth. Who, name the actor, the character from any Star Trek who has been in the most episodes and or movies? One actor has been in more than anybody.
Oh, shoot. I know it.
Major Barrett.
No.
Well, yes, because she's the computer in all of them.
The guy that was on the A-Team. I can't think of that guy's name.
The hell are you talking about? Barkley?
Barkley.
No, come on. Episodes plus movies. Who's been in the most?
Major Barrett. She's the computer.
Oh, yeah. She's a computer, everything. Michael Dorn?
Michael Dorn is in a lot.
It's
because
Worf.
he's in DS9.
Yep. Is it really Worf?
Worf is in more than anybody.
Movies.
Yep. He's in over 100 episodes of DS9. He's in like 200 or 300 episodes of TNG. And he's in all the TNG movies.
Huh.
And he's in Picard. So it is Worf. IB with the answers. No shocker there.
I wish they kept going with Picard. It was getting good. The best was the third season.
I thought that was.
I mean, that's what Legacy was going to be, right? The continuation.
That's what Legacy was going to be, or Lower Decks follow-up. I mean, that's what Star Trek Legacies could have been, following up on all this other shit. Legacy could have. You literally could have had Legacy take over as the learning starship with 7, with all the cast members like Jack, Wesley popping in here and there, Geordi's daughters, and then this new cast could be on there with the Doctor being the Doctor, because him and 7 got a connection, and it could be a learning academy, and you're learning the history of Star Trek, retracing, these historic voyages, or following up with these specific sites. You could have done all of that, and that would have made a great show. But they just said, fuck it, we're going to do something else. I'm not dissing it. I'm hoping Academy, I would be okay with a 90210 / Buffy the Vampire Slayer / Saved by a Bell here and there joke comedy, because that gives kind of the Lower Deck feel.
Spoken like a true desperate Trekkie. Question, though, about the comment about Picard season 3 was good. Was it good?
I thought so. It was better than first and second.
Like, if you think about the core plot, where only young people got infected by the transporters, Is that good?
Or lazy writing? Because they never go back to the original.
Like
they never
I said,
go back to the original story. You never go back to Doge and the twin sister and the AI or any of that. You never go back to any of that stuff.
Yeah. I liked all of the Picard seasons, and maybe there was some weak writing here and there. It's nostalgia. Obviously, that's very powerful.
That was very big.
Like, we like to see that cast. We like to see that crew.
And
yes.
the old Enterprise coming out of mothballs.
Yeah. I mean, there was some emotion there, you know? I mean, shoot, I was just watching the beginning of First Contact. That's like a motivational thing for me. I watched that beginning, you know, prepare for ramming speed. Maybe today is a good day to die.
IB said,
"Sir, there's another starship approaching.
It's the Enterprise."
Boom!
IB said it best.
Man, every time I see that scene, man, it's just like emotions.
Yeah.
That scene at the beginning of First Contact when, "Sir, there's another starship approaching." It's like, shit. And then that big ass Sovereign class comes into the scene and you're like, "Oh shit. Come on, Locutus." I'm fucked up.
But like IB was saying earlier, you know, if fans like us were to write it, it would be, it'd be awesome.
I guess not everything can be the beginning of First Contact.
Yeah.
But why can't it be though? Man.
Needs to be.
And it's been written by, like you said, people like us. Yeah. I mean, you know what? Was it Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Not people like BVG though, because everybody be walking around with no bras on.
No, they had a series, or he had a show, the Greenlight Show, where you proposed a show.
He'd be like, turn the temperature down in the studio.
and they produced it. They need to have a show like a contest. Like, who can produce the best show, and whoever wins, it gets made into like a 30-minute show.
I mean, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck did that.
They did, yeah, the Greenlight. That was what,
right? They just said, "Hey, send in your videos, and whoever's is the best, we'll make that into a movie."
The hunting, what was it?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, I mean, if there's enough. See, and that's what worries me, and that's kind of what we're missing with like the Discovery. There was no nostalgia there. Strange New Worlds. See, what worries me about Strange New Worlds is, are they going to mess up? I don't know, because you're saying it's another timeline, and I just don't like the whole "it's another timeline" as the answer for everything.
What are you afraid that they're going to mess up?
Well, is he going to continue to live? Or not so much live, but be himself? Be complete? Instead of like,
I guess I'm worried about what's going to happen to La'an.
What? Yeah. La'an.
Are you good?
Oh my God.
We got some balls palsy over here. Balls palsy Junior.
Let's just call it numb tongue. Numb tongue. No, I mean, what's going to happen to the other characters? The guy that
you know who's getting annoying is Ortega's getting kind of annoying.
Ortega.
Thank you. I was going to bring that up.
Ortega's getting annoying.
With McCoy.
Like, what the hell?
Why you said McCoy was a shitty doctor? You know, why is Kirk letting McCoy talk to him that way? That's Ortega's right now is getting a little lippy.
Yes.
Getting a little lippy.
I was going to have you you know what? And I still might have you do this. Spoiler, an AI generated thumbnail with number one holding Ortega's like they're at a concert, getting caught on the Jumbotron at a Coldplay concert.
You okay?
Number one with her arms around Ortega.
Gotcha.
All right, because they beefed, and Ortega was way out of line. You know what? Number one should have called her out immediately, though. Number one, that shit did not need to be a private consult. That needed to be, you needed to address her in front of everybody. This is disrespect. I didn't like Ortega disrespecting number one like that with like questioning orders and stuff. Man, that was just like,
oh boy.
Oh,
so IB, you are correct. That's why I said there's a Strange New Worlds is getting very Buffy-esque. There's a Buffy had a musical episode, and they also had a puppet episode as well.
Angel's coming back.
I mean, you got to show they are trying to watch. They're trying to look at the success, even though Buffy had a musical episode, had a puppet episode, and I think almost had a cartoon episode. They're looking at the overall success of those shows, and they're trying to force it onto these new shows and not let it happen organically. And that's where they're fucking up on it. The day and age of people that are watching Discovery or Strange New Worlds are not the ones that want to watch a musical episode. We are the diehard Trekkies. We are the fan base that has the buying power. PVG is gonna go buy a 1/3 scale die-cast metal Enterprise replica.
1/3 scale.
With damn,
that shit would be like half a mile long.
Magic, I saw that, but it wasn't the original. I would do it if it was the original, but it was.
This is what I'm saying, Ivy. See, we're the ones with the buying power. These are the ones
Where's your tricorder?
That need to have it. And look at that. He even bought a tricorder that he didn't even unbox here.
Hey.
Oh, I brought it last Sunday, and
you never showed.
I know.
How much was the tricorder? Your wife ain't watching. Your wife ain't watching. How much was it?
Nobody needs to know.
Let's play The Price is Right. Plinko.
It's a buying game. So why would you not make shows that are related to all the people that are buying your products? Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't see a new kid buying gear or merch off of the Paramount website. You have people like us that buy it. Kids aren't going to buy that. So why would you market your shows to people who are not going to buy your merchandise?
Yeah.
That's just dumb. But I'm hopeful that I could see a musical and I could see a puppet show going on in Academy.
Wow.
If they're gonna go,
how are they going to sell a puppet show? What?
It's got to go Saved by the Bell and 90210.
My wife, she does a puppet ministry for our church. So I like to see it. See what's. No, I'm kidding.
Get out of here.
We had one at our church when I was a kid growing up. We literally had like a little laughing stage.
Yes, that's at church.
Well, it got kids that go there. They're targeting the market, but unfortunately, this is not that kind of target market.
Yeah, but seriously, my wife had the ministries, the puppet ministries at our church.
Why would they do that? Like, why? Who wanted the musical episode last? What is that? Season 1?
Some pencil pusher who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking and just said, hey, the musical episode of Buffy was one of the highest ranking episodes of all of the 2000s when Enterprise and when Voyager and TNG were on. They outdid them. Let's do a puppet episode. That's literally what it comes down to.
Puppet episode makes no sense to me. Is Miss Piggy going to make an appearance or what?
Well, I mean,
they just turn all the characters into Muppets.
Oh, is that because they go through some anomaly?
Probably. Very likely.
That's on the edge. But that Strange New Worlds.
If you knew, would you skip that episode?
I would see it just to. Yeah, I would watch it.
Is that the next episode coming up?
It might be because I saw the trailer or a glimpse of it right after I watched the last episode of Strange New World.
Well, us being information sharers, we have to watch it. We'll let you guys know in the public whether you should watch it or not.
The Strange New Worlds, the episode where they had the musical, when I first heard it was going to be a musical, I'm thinking, shit. But I went to watch it, and thinking back, all of those actors, that's what they do. They sing, laugh, dance, whatever.
Does Kirk do that? Does Picard do that?
Sure. Look at it. I mean, before
how many musical episodes was Picard in?
Oh gosh, Sound of Music.
No,
Wizard of Oz. He was in all of them. But
I'm talking about Star Trek, by the way. But how many musical episodes was Captain Kirk in?
Who cares?
Yeah,
Kirk was the
none.
best captain.
None is the answer.
But he did sing, smoke cigarettes.
He sang the theme song at one point.
Look at Spock. He was on that. What was that goofball thing he was doing with the? I can't think of it.
You know what would have been better if there was maybe like some kind of plant that made them sing.
Are you serious? Ivy says the boy band Klingons.
Oh, I remember
Holy
that.
cow.
I remember that.
What was that on?
That was on
That
Strange
was the
New
last
Worlds.
episode. Yeah, that was the final
Come
one.
on,
We're
man.
like, we need just a little bit more. The Klingons are calling. We'll answer it.
Oh my God, this jalapeno is awful. This jalapeno margarita.
Put some ice.
If I haven't said it yet, Sherry, oh my God, it is awful. Ooh, but it is kicking.
I like the effort. Yes, it's it'll pay off in the long run. But
I was contemplating getting another Shure SM7B for the studio because chair number 3 is pretty much set up and ready to go.
Yeah,
and I need a matching microphone.
Cherry.
Get more jalapeno margarita. Thank you. Don't do that though.
Yeah, please don't.
Strange New World, Season 3, Episode 3. Daughter of the Klingon ambassador who hated her father, but still needed to take vengeance against Mbenga. And she ends up sacrificing herself and becoming a zombie. But it was kind of a weird episode.
Yeah, it was different. It was
Kinda
hard
weird.
to. I don't know.
It would have been better if it was zombies and tribbles.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the whole thing with trying to throw the whole Mbenga vengeance, I don't know. I just didn't feel that.
And you know what's weird? I still don't remember what the end result was.
No, she
Does the plant
sacrificed herself. Mbenga.
No. They were getting the flower.
No, they say it's not going to work.
Okay.
Battelle, when they brought the plant back, Battelle said, this was just to give you hope.
Right.
Like it wasn't like a real solution. Because now that Pike knows that, well, this plant turns you into a zombie.
My thing is, why are they still not using the transporter? Like Mbenga did it with his daughter for years.
Yeah.
Why is he
Put her in
still not
stasis.
using the transporter?
Because they're stupid. And does this last episode, does this mean Ortega's on her way out? Are they going to...
No. Because now her brother is going to be part of the... There wasn't a lot of people in this last episode, right? It was just Pike, Mbenga, very minimal crew, like very brief appearances, other than, that whole number 1 Ortega conflict where Ortega was back talking, disobeying, like questioning orders. Still disappointed, not enough screen time for La'an. And why is Chapel still there? I thought Chapel just came back to celebrate as part of that celebration, like.
And then she was going off. Yeah, with Corby.
I thought she was going back to her studies with Corby. So that was weird to me. Like, why is Nurse Chapel still on the Enterprise when she just came back in the previous episode to celebrate? Did she end up getting married? No, because that was Trelane.
Trelane or Q.
Yeah.
I thought Banga was going to get killed, and then McCoy comes in, but McCoy comes in later when Kirk takes over. Well, according to Kelvin.
See, I agree with the previous iterations or incarnations of Trek, but they literally used it last season by the same doctor. So it's not like you got to stretch. It's not like he's got to go to a different show. The doctor did this to his daughter in the last season.
Bambanga.
And prior to that, he did it on the Klingon world with Chappelle when we were fighting the Klingons.
Yep.
So he knows of it.
Yeah, they keep everybody in the buffer until they figure out a cure.
Oh, and he's actually done it 4 times. He did it in the war twice.
Yep.
He did it with his daughter once, that episode with his daughter once. Then they had the episode with the daughter again when she has when Pike meets that other chick that he banged out way, way back. And then they do it a 4th time when his daughter finally leaves and pulls a Cisco and comes back aged up because she gets in her essence, basically takes over the ship, and they live out that fantasy world of the book that he's always reading her. So there are 4 distinct times
She
that
becomes
he's
a
done
real
that.
traveler.
And Scotty did that to himself.
Well, Scotty doesn't exist yet. But I'm saying Mbenga has done it in the last...
Wait, Scotty does exist. Scotty's born.
Oh, yeah.
He's, you're right. You're right.
Probably not.
He's not chief engineer, though.
But that's later in the timeline.
Yeah.
Right. So, I think it's more than lazy writing. I think it is. Well, I think it is lazy writing. I don't think if you had a fan.
Is it lazy writing or bad writing?
I think it's both. Because you could have a fan. We could come up with a theory on why you're not allowed to do this.
Don't they have focus groups? Like I'm guessing they write these scripts a year or 2 in advance.
Focus and continuity groups.
Have a focus group of Trekkies, run the idea by them, and just say, chop this up.
Yeah, it's
you know
gonna
what?
work.
Dissect our little script here. And then you have people like IB in there. Well, like you remember in TOS season 2, episode 14, where the Kelvin's ladies, the hot one, said blah, blah, blah. And Spock did a mind meld with a rock. You know?
There's a big pizza.
So Vulcans can mind meld with rocks.
Here's kind of the other thing. It may be the actors because Sam Whitworth, he was in Smallville. He's the guy that who replays Kirk in that short film, and he's also in Star Wars. He plays Darth Maul. He voices it and plays him. He stepped up. He was like, "Hey," the guy's like, "All right." He's acting out a scene, and he's like, this isn't right?" And they're like, "Well, what are you talking about?" I was like, these 2 characters that you're having us meet for the first time right now, we've already met in the previous sequel movies. And they're like, oh, no one's ever stepped up to the director to correct him or out-nerd him. And it's like, you need to step up and out-nerd these people because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yep. Point them in the right direction, at least.
Now, you definitely need focus groups. I really hope Academy and so forth does better in doing so. Man, I'm gonna open this up and all these little.
It's getting that on camera.
Okay, well that was unexpected.
I mean, Academy. I got mixed feelings about Academy. I think some of the characters look a little questionable. That they might just be getting some attention. Maybe because of diversity.
Which ones are those going to be?
Like, why can't there be... Madeline wants to come swim after work tomorrow. All right. Sorry. That was just a text that popped up on my screen. Raina was asking if her friend could come swim tomorrow. That just means I got to wake up and clean the pool.
How'd you have Robo do it?
No, I have the Robo do it now that I got the, what's that brand name? Hyper pool robot. I should do a review.
Temu, baby. That's where I got mine from.
All right. I know they got a couple hot girls in Starfleet Academy, but I think the era of hot girls needs to come back. And you know what? Hot dudes too. Like, I ain't trying to discriminate against hot dudes. Bring back good-looking people. That's it. We like to look at good-looking people. Like, we don't want to see a bunch of uglies in there.
That's what sells, you know.
You know,
That's
like season 1 Discovery, you had a couple good-looking people. Tilly was even okay in season 1, and she was all right afterwards. But now, they got Bella Shepherd. She's going to be the eye candy of Starfleet Academy. You got Tatiana Maslany, Orphan Black, She-Hulk, she's a fit girl. But other than that, like, just, I don't know, bring in more eye candy.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if your writing's going to be bad, then at least give us some Star Trek 4 scenes.
Look at this podcast. You're talking about eye candy. We have 102 subscribers. Why is that? I'm not, No? Hello?
No, you're there, man. You're our eye candy. PVG's, ever since you joined the show, man, we just blew up.
Oh, boy. Magic, you are...
You know
Magic
what? Hold on. Let's talk.
Just had a stroke.
It's no longer balls palsy. It's a full
what is
on,
going on here?
He's full on lost control. No, remember the first up until like last week, or maybe even tonight. PVG would say like 2 things an episode, but now PVG's just blossomed.
Thank you, Crewman Sherry. Love you.
Yeah, for the jalapeno margaritas.
Oh, man.
Boy, that gets people talking. I got sweat.
Magic hasn't said one word.
My eyebrows are
I'm
sweating.
just letting y'all go. I mean, I don't have anything to drink here, so.
Man, that's too bad.
It is hot. Isn't it?
Yeah, focus groups would be a brilliant idea. If they could just get some Trekkies reading some of these scripts beforehand and just say thumbs up, thumbs down, you probably get some thumbs downs, and just go back to the drawing board. They probably got AI writing these scripts anyway.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, Chat GPT, come on. Come on now. Don't have these uglies in here.
Don't have the uglies.
Come on, Chat GPT.
Here we go.
What are you reading? Are you playing a game?
No, I was looking at the movies that are coming out.
Oh, okay.
What
See
is
if I could...
on your screen? It says Camp 8. What is that?
Oh, time for a
that's
plug.
my seasoning.
That's his lifetime sponsor.
Oh,
He is an entrepreneur. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Camp
I
8.
make
Yeah, there you go.
seasoning.
Are you serious? Really?
Oh, you might have to send PVG some.
For what?
For food.
Well, I mean, okay. What kind of food?
It's literally so. Backstory: part of a motorcycle club, we had bike nights. We were cooking steaks. I like steak. Who doesn't like a grilled steak? But I was tired of getting the bloating feeling that you get because at the time they were just using like Montreal steak seasoning, whatever McCormick's you get. And then my doctor's like, "Yo, you need to cut down your sodium." He's like, if you eat something you feel bloated, fingers get all puffy, and it's like it's too much salt. So I tried cutting it back more and more, and I was just like, "It's like you need to cut back your sodium." He's like, "What are you seasoning your food with?" I was like, I got Lowry's and this and that. He's like, "That's nothing but fucking salt." So I said, I'm going to make a seasoning that has all the same flavorings as like a good McCormick seasoning, whatever. But I'm going to reduce the salt. I'm going to use a different, it still has a little bit of salt, but it's pink Himalayan salt or MSG, because table salt has a high sodium concentration, but it does bring out flavor, but not as much as MSG does. Which, by the way, MSG is not a bad thing. So for all you people that lived in the 70s and 80s, like, all the Chinese food MSG, it's not that.
Yeah.
The type of sodium that MSG has is way less concentrated than table salt. So if you have something that requires a teaspoon of salt, regular table salt, you can use a fraction of that with MSG and get the same result. So I started making that and then adding other flavorings that I liked in the seasonings, and I finally went through a mixture of it. And to this day, I've not narrowed down my mixture of how I make it. So I have to make it in like a gallon quantity, even though I only fill up like a regular size shaker. To get the right proportions, I have to make like 8 cups of this and 4 cups of this.
Right.
And then I just have to put it in a bag and then even spread it out. So, but I use it for everything. I started out for steaks. And then I was like, well, I can probably use this on chicken, work good on chicken. Everybody liked it. And then I just started putting it on everything, like rice, like plain white rice. And then I was like, why does anybody make, I like popcorn. And my brother taught me how to make homemade popcorn. And somebody had brought back from Chicago. There's a big popcorn company out there. Gary's something, but they have like caramel and cheese and this other kind. I was like, why doesn't anybody put seasoning on popcorn? Like, because you see like white cheddar cheese and jalapeno and all these other things, but you don't ever see any like season, like just regular seasoned popcorn. And my brother used to make popcorn and put hot sauce in the oil. So you eat it, comes out a little spicy. So I started doing that. And then I started adding seasonings to it. And people were coming over to the house. And next thing you know, all of my popcorn is fucking gone. So I would go to like I would get like a bag of chips like these. And I would put the seasoning in that and then use it to dip. And I would take it to places like, you know, for potlucks or whatever we have for the club. And I go to get some, and it's all fucking gone. And then the steak nights, I would put on potato salad. Next thing you know, all the goddamn potato salad. I'm like, what the fuck? And everyone's like, oh, this is good, this is good. I was like, oh, well, maybe people actually like my seasoning. So then I started marketing it, and people were like, yep, we like it. And I was like, maybe they're saying that just to be nice. So then I stopped bringing it, and people stopped eating the stuff, and they're like, it just doesn't taste as good. Just doesn't taste the same. So yeah, right before I left, I started Camp 8 seasoning. It's actually part of I modeled my marketing after the MCU, phase 1, phase 2. So I have a base seasoning, and then I made one that has a jalapeno flavor, more enhanced jalapeno to get a little bit spicier.
Like our margaritas here.
Yeah, I wanted to do a regular one and then kind of a Mexican or light infused one with jalapenos, maybe some more lime or lemon. Then I wanted an Asian one. And then that
Very
also
diverse.
moved to the marinades that I was making, because that was one of the things I used to meal prep at bike night. After all the steaks were done, I couldn't have a grill at the condo, like out on the front porch or whatever. So I'd bring my chicken. I'd bring like boneless chicken thighs. At the end of the night, I would cook up all my chicken that I was going to use for the week for meal prepping. People would show up late, and then they were like, well, how much is that chicken? And I gave, a guy 1 or 2 pieces, and motherfuckers were waiting. I'm like, yo, what? I was like, steaks are here. They're like, oh, we're waiting for the chicken. I'm like, that's my lunch. And they're like, well, we'll pay you for it. So I'm like, I would buy like these $20 bags, 2 bags of chicken, and I would sell them like 2 pieces for $10. So at the end of the night, I've made like $120. But I now have no food for the week, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So they were like, well, what's the marinade? I was like, oh, that's part of the marinade that I make. And I had a couple of friends, DC, Photo, a couple other people that were my taste testers. I really wanted to make like a Thai chili sauce, but I wanted it sweet and spicy, but smoky at the same time. Not your traditional kind that you could just go pick up off the shelf at Lily's Market or whatever. So they helped me make that and zero that in. So now I have Camp 8, the seasoning. I have the recipe dialed in for the Camp 8 marinade. And And then I want to move from that and make a jalapeno version of it, as well as an Asian version of it. And then go from there, sell that, and then start my food truck.
No kidding. Why did I not know this? What? Where can somebody get that? Your season?
They would have to order it through me.
You don't have a website?
No, because all of this was coming to fruition right before I left. Like literally right before I went into the hospital for valley fever, I just said, fuck it, I'm going to take my chance and do this. Like, I can't keep putting things off. I'm seeing all these other people do their own little businesses and shit off of ideas that I kind of spurned out for people, like doing t-shirts, custom t-shirts and custom designs. And I simply didn't have the money or the place to do any of it. So a lot of other people started taking off doing these. And I'm sitting there like, man, you're doing a t-shirt, but your design sucks. Like, I could design something way better than that, but I don't have the money to get the equipment to do it, or the laser, and I don't have the place in a 1-bedroom condo to do it. So I was like, the one thing I can do is make seasoning and cook. So I think I got 3 orders to do my fried rice that I dialed in making Asian fried rice. And when enough people were like, yo, what restaurant did you order this from? And people were like, no, Mgyx made it. And they're like, yo, how much? I was like, oh, I'm not selling those yet. I just brought it for, Tone's birthday party or whatever. I'm like, no, how much would it cost for you to make me a, aluminum foil, those tins you see at like Thanksgiving?
Right.
I had to make one of those. I was like, I don't know, $40. So they're like, bet, here's 60. So I just started making that, and I was like, man, I could really do the food truck. The only thing with the food truck is I got everything down except for making fried chicken well, like the way that I want it done. So once I get that dialed in, I'll have all my recipes ready to go to be used. I have all the marinade ready to go to be used. And the food truck was just going to be rice and chicken wings. And Mgyx fried rice and wings. That's it. Because when you're... And this was marketed to the Phoenix area because late at night, all we have is what? Filiberto's, Jack in the Box, and whatever you got in your fridge.
Hey, around here, we got nothing.
Yeah, you would be a millionaire over here.
Yeah, so after between that, midnight to 2 a.m. run when people are hungry out at the bar, I figured, you know what? Give them something new like they have in Sacramento here and in LA and Vegas. You can get any food you want. I was like, why don't they do that in the Phoenix area? So, but then I got valley fever, was in the hospital for months. Then COVID hit, and I was, everybody was locked up for however long that was. And then shortly after that, mom was sick. Had to move out to Cali to take care of her. And I don't have the support system here to really do any of it. I've had some people that show interest in it, but they want it for free.
Right.
Like, they're like, oh, well, I'll taste test and I'll be your test market. And I'm like, yo, I'm past that. I'm past needing a test market. I already know it's good. If you want something, you need to pay for it. But they're relatives, and they're like, well, family shouldn't. Right, I was like, and this is why we can't get anywhere, because you want shit for free. So I was like, can't do it.
Wow.
You know a funny story? His condo that he lived in for like 10 years, you know who owned it?
You?
No.
Crewman Patty.
Crewman Patty was a slumlord.
She was not a slumlord, although I do wonder, who do I get my security deposit back from? And it's not.
You hold on to it.
Hold on. It's not just for Crewman Patty. I literally thought about it. I was like, what happens when you, if you sell your house right now, or you rent it out, and someone gives you a $3,000 security deposit, right? And then you move, or you sell your house, somebody takes over, and that tenant that rented it from you originally leaves. Who do they get their security deposit from?
The new place.
Because the new guy that bought the house from you didn't get $3,000 from that tenant. The original owner did. So the original owner is supposed to be like, hey, here's $3,000 from the tenant's security deposit.
That's a good question. It doesn't work.
Anyway, it was no big deal. I totally appreciated Crewman Patty for what she did, because at that time it was a loss of everything. I literally had to start my life completely over again, and that kind of pretty much saved me. It was a struggle moving from a 4-bedroom house with a 2-car garage to a 1-bedroom condo, but it also made me get rid of a whole lot of junk and trash that I was holding on to that I didn't need. So yeah,
we just learned a lot about Crewman Mgyx right now.
You need.
Well, I figure I never did an expo or kind of explanation like we did on our old podcast where we talked about ourselves. So that's my story. Crewman Tom, what is yours?
I got no story.
You should market that seasoning. I'd be your first. I'll pay for it.
There you go.
I mean, Tom,
you got a customer.
Crewman Tom has some there. I sent you some, didn't I?
No, you didn't. You never sent me any. You just sent it to my brother and Big E.
Oh, I need to send you some then. I can do that.
Magic, let me know what you have and how much you want, and let me know. Let me all that information.
On the group chat.
Wow. Because I love to grill.
Camp 8 about to be our next sponsor.
Yeah. I love to smoke.
I've used it from everything. Here's the biggest thing I like about it. You can use a little or you can use a lot. So when I use a little, like I'm always heavy-handed on seasoning. I like a lot of flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Like on eggs, I don't use as much as I would on a steak. When I do my steaks, I season my steak kind of heavy and then let them sit.
Right.
To their room temperature. So like they get cooked and coated in.
Yeah.
I don't really have a smoker, but I remember I think I sent Big E and Creamo some because I wanted him, who has an actual smoker and has done smoking, to do a brisket or a roast with them. I can do my wings with them. And you could do it, like I said, you could do it light, you could do it heavy, but you always have the flavor there without the worry of that much salt, like getting, because usually if you want more flavor, you put more seasoning, which means you're adding more salt. With mine, it's not that way. And some people use it lightly, some people take it on.
That is so important about salt and high blood pressure. You know, I take high blood pressure medicine. So, and we use very little seasoning at home. Something like what you're offering is gold to people like me, you know? So,
yeah,
man.
Want to add because a lot of people just add like garlic salt, onion salt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they were like, a lot of people say, oh, I got to cut salt out. So I won't use salt, but I'll use garlic salt and onion salt because it's half and half. And yes, you are cutting back a little bit, but it's still regular sodium salt that you're using, not pink Himalayan salt.
Oh, and you know, I just thought of something. The viewers don't see his Camp 8 logo.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Here.
When I
will show it to you.
When I use garlic salt or garlic powder or garlic salt, I use powder. I don't know, even onion powder, garlic powder. Wow, I had no idea.
Dennis says that Facebook's got some options.
There you go.
To
I don't know. Can they see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my Camp 8 logo. So that design, that's my original design. And when I started, I have a lot of friends that are like, just go with it. Fuck your marketing, fuck all that shit. Just put it out there and get it out there. I've learned from being in sales and doing internet pages, you can't do that nowadays. You can't just throw it out there. You got to have a plan. You got to have a marketing plan. You got to have things like a logo done so you look professional. Because just like right now, all these influencers, like we said, trying to get on YouTube, they're a dime a dozen. You don't know what's legit. And if you come out not looking legit, like if I said, oh, buy your Camp 8 seasoning at camp8@yahoo.com, would you buy that? Why would you trust a company that has a Yahoo email address like your child has? But if you said, hey, get seasonings from seasonings at camp8.com, that kind of tells you, hey, they invested in themselves. They bought at least a domain name. They designed a professional logo, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
So I took it slow. I don't want to rush everything because I want it, when it's done, I want it to look professional. And now Abby's saying use AI to help you. And AI wasn't a big thing back when I started this, Ivy. Now I can. So and that's one of the things I was looking at before we were, all those times when we were on the other show and I look like I'm off in space and not playing a game. I was using AI to make logos that I would just think of, like off the top of my head. Like I would upload my logo and be like, what would this look like on a Star Trek pad? And it would just show like an iPad with an L-Cars theme with a logo on it. But yeah, now I'm more adept to using AI. So it may be something I do in the future.
See,
but no one really knows.
You know,
now I'm hungry.
Let me go off onto a little tangent. Not really too much of a tangent, but what Mgyx was just saying. The reason for this podcast is, like, Mgyx and I always going back like 30 plus years, we've always liked talking about Star Trek. But we've never really had a forum to do that. I mean, we would just talk about Star Trek at our old jobs or just whatever. But we've never had
play racquetball.
Yeah, we've never had a place where we could just talk about Star Trek in everyday conversation. So this podcast was really for just two Trekkies who just did everyday things to talk about Star Trek in kind of the context of our normal lives. Like, we just have normal lives. And I think most Trekkies are just people with normal lives, and they have a love for Star Trek, and like, they want a place to talk about it, but there's not always that place, you know, like there's not always people that you can relate to, you know, with Star Trek conversation, or they look at you
when you
funny.
look at it, you got the spectrum. You got the real big nerds, like the dressed up. I'm not being offensive. If you take offense to this, clearly you're not Gen X. Build a bridge, get over it. You have the way one side who is the I'm dressing up as Spock or a Klingon. And I'm going to Comic-Con and I'm only speaking Vulcan or Klingon at this place, and that's to the extreme. You know, they're the Sheldon of the world. Right. And then you have the normal guy who's just like, hey, working construction. Like, hey, you know what that looks like? That looks like that beam that what's-his-face got kicked over in DS9. Yeah, I wonder what they fell into on that. What do you think of the construction? What's the OSHA code? Is there an OSHA in DS9? Like, because we see some fouls going on, some OSHA concerns on DS9. And they're sitting back on a construction site having a beer or talking over lunch. And they're not the guy that's going to show up at a Comic-Con. They like Star Trek. They relate to things on it. And I'm not going to say that they're afraid to go out there and show it. But would you want to, if you're not at that level of fanatic, would you want to go to a fanatical event where you're surrounded by fanatics? I'm going to say most people won't.
Most people won't, but the funny thing is there's so much love out there for Star Trek, and it is normal people. Like, normal people love Star Trek, but there's this stigma around it. Like, oh, you're a Trekkie. You must be a nerd. Or you must be into weird, like, sci-fi alien shit.
You know, I'm
What's up?
I'm at the age where I don't care if they think that, you know. Yeah, I am.
Because you have the age of money.
No, even if I didn't, I think I don't give a shit anymore. You know, if you like it, great. If you don't, well, that's your own problem.
I mean,
I'm a nice guy.
I think the reason for this podcast is just to show normal people like Star Trek.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm cool
normal
with that.
people like Star Trek, and there's nothing wrong with liking Star Trek.
When I was first approached by Crewman Tommy about going in on this podcast because I like Star Trek, I think, man, what kind of weirdo is this guy? You know, and then
I know even another Trekkie thought I was weird.
Yeah,
for wanting you to talk about Trek.
No, that is the hilarious part. Is that you thought Tom was the nerd, and you know
I am
we
weirder.
now learned
You're wearing a damn.
I am 10 times weirder.
You're
than
wearing
Tommy.
a Search for Spock Admiral Kirk outfit in your Facebook profile picture.
I'm 20 times weirder.
So far, you have not. There has not been a month that's gone by that you have not gotten some sort of Star Trek merchandise or paraphernalia.
Right.
And until this podcast,
He ain't even
happened,
going to tell you how much
Tom
that
had
tricorder
right
cost.
here.
No.
He's
Yeah.
embarrassed to tell you how much that tricorder cost.
There's no more. There's no one here that's more ate up than me, and
Dude.
and I'm happy.
Look all over the place here. This is all PV. This is all Crewman PVG stuff. Oh, we're connected there. Look at all the gap. We got all the toys here.
I mean, here. Can I even show you?
What's wrong with this, man? Yo. Check.
What are you doing?
I got all PVG's gadgets all over the place. Dude, we got gadgets everywhere. Does this? Oh, look,
Yeah.
this makes a sound. We got the phasers.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
We got the communicators. Oh, hold on, the tricorder.
And it's not the expensive one. It's not the.
He don't want to bring that one out. He left that one out. He's got
Impulses that direction. Very weak, possibly a survivor.
Oh yeah.
this guy PVG right here. He's a true Trekkie. And he was questioning me. He was thinking I was a nerd.
Who's this weirdo that wants me to?
Dude, grab your boots up.
Oh.
You gotta see the boots he brought over. He brought over like some Captain Kirk boots and shit.
It's.
Oh man, you got the Captain Kirk pirate boots.
Mm-hmm. It was from Discovery, actually.
Well, I mean, even with that, I mean, this is, and it sounds corny as hell to say it, but this is really, truly a safer place to come in with us. And here's the thing, like our chat says, you got to have a thick skin.
Yeah,
you do, because we are of that level of normalcy that we were gonna clown you, but that's okay because we expect you to clown us right back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm trying to show you some of the things that I made for us here.
Man, I really wish we could have went to Comic-Con in San Diego. Man, it looks so crazy there.
The way I'm just listening to you guys growing up, I wish I would have grew up with you guys in Arizona. It would sound like a great time.
Man, it was a great time.
You didn't have shit to do.
You
When
know,
you ain't got nothing to do.
man,
You have
there's
no real entertainment. You
I'm
have no
surprised you
big
guys
malls.
aren't in prison.
That's because they
You know
they
why?
have
Because we were too
documentation.
smart for that, to be honest.
There
We
you
watch
go.
a lot of crime shows. But there's this
We use a lot of common
saying.
sense.
There's this really good saying by Andy Bernard from The Office, where he's in the, I think it's on the final episode of The Office, where they're doing like this montage, and he says, you know, I only wish that that there was a way you could know that this was going to be the good old days before the good old days were over.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, because when you think about the things you go through in life and where you really enjoy the most out of your life, you don't know it at the time, you know, and you don't know it until it's over. Like, damn, that was the good old days. That was the good times. And they just pass by. Oh, there you go. Dennis got that. You know what?
That.
Who was I telling about the? Oh, that was last night when we were at dinner. I was telling you all those places where they had some really nice Trek T-shirts.
Oh yeah.
Places you wouldn't think has some really nice T-shirts.
Magic, I ordered one of these for you, and I also ordered a Crewman Sherry one.
There you go, Crewman Sherry.
So I thought about that, and I was going to ask you guys after the show, but I don't know if you could see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
look at that.
I thought about just making random. Damn, why is that not showing? Why are you not sliding anymore?
It's there it goes.
All right, it should slide. There we go. Just making random shirts for us. Just basically Trek shirts that are not badged with a name, and just rocking them on here. Because this took like 10 minutes for AI to do, and I just did some modifications on them. But and that's just on a T-shirt. I like this one because it's very cartoonish.
Yeah.
Like with the lower decks with Badgie and all the robot ones. Yep. So it's like that's very lower deckish. So these are things that like I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble with it because it's not really a Star Trek logo. It's something that's totally different from them.
Yeah.
But yeah, just putting stuff like that out.
Yeah, I like that one. Kind of like a graffiti look to it. I
would like the I think I may just start designing different kind of badges that could have been used in Star Trek that are not just the regular Delta, kind of like Reno's jacket that has a split.
Yeah.
It's very much like the Section 31 badge and the Future Janeway badge that has the two different shells on it. So I was like, that's kind of dope that they made that badge into a jacket. And I'm still trying to find that badge itself to order. But I thought about just doing a little T-shirt design because I can't find badges. I had the four that we have, like this.
Yeah.
And I have the Star Trek Discovery ones, but like we said, they're a little too heavy for shirts. So I figure $30 a shirt. I'd pay $30 for a high, decent quality T-shirt, a one-off.
For sure. IB says happiness is not something you experience. It's something you remember.
Absolutely.
This is true. It's true. The happier times. I was talking with a friend about that. Like, man, as you get older, you just start thinking more about the happier times of your life and these waking moments. They're not even dreams. They're just waking moments, like a daydream. And you're like, I literally found myself sitting in my parking or in my driveway at like 3 o'clock in the morning because a smell and the temperature and the breeze reminded me of doing something in Sierra Vista. And I was like, man, that was a good night. Like, I didn't remember exactly what we did, but I just remember it did have to do with Pizza Hut. But it had, I mean, that was just the location, but it was like the night air, the crispness of it, the smell. Like, it was just a summer, springish time. We didn't really have a care of the world. You had a job, you had money, there was no real stresses. It was like just a happier time.
I'll tell you what, though, man. DJing, man, and you've been to a couple gigs with me now, but man, there is just a high when you're DJing and you know that dance floor is packed and everything's just going well. You know, that's just a good, you know, that's just kind of like thinking about happiness. You know, I don't know why I thought of that, but
it's the Hannibal from A-Team.
Yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Absolutely.
Yep. And so
I've seen Crewman Tommy DJing, and the dance floor is full from the time he starts his music till the end of the time of the gig. You know, all those people are out there dancing, you know, and they're just having a good time. And they're constantly coming up, hey, can you play this? Can you play that? You know, and what
about that lady at Central that was like,
see, that's where we did
getting you in trouble, getting you in trouble.
See, Tom takes request. I'm from the age of I don't take requests. So if I came out there and DJ'd with them, it'd be like, all right, DJ Mgyx is here, so for the next hour and a half, no requests. Because I ain't playing your shit. I'm taking you on a journey.
But man, I had that kid like wanted to take pictures with me and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one.
You're famous.
Who is that guy? I don't know. He wanted to take a picture of me. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're famous now.
No,
Yeah.
but I guess it all still goes back to it's just normal people and we're Trekkies, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I could go out there and I could DJ parties, pack the dance floors, and at the end of the day, I'm a Trekkie.
I just had a crazy thought.
You did?
No.
What's her name?
You need a pop country remix of Straight to the Heart.
Hey. All right,
all right,
PVG.
And then you drop it.
PVG made a commitment to us about faith of the heart, and now he needs to address that commitment.
She's going to school, so in very soon. I'll ask her. I'll see what. All I can do is ask.
If not, I'm making a faith of the heart, country pop dances, maybe line dances, and see how well it goes, and see if Tom will drop it as one of his dances. Like if I made a good one, Tom, would you do it? Would you play it?
I would definitely play it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can pretty much play anything now.
Look, Crewman Sherry, that's a really good point. Good idea.
Here's the thing: nobody wants to be a DJ anymore.
Not the DJ that you are. Not the type of DJ
I wouldn't even ask for payment if somebody wanted to learn how to be a DJ. If somebody wanted to be a Padawan, I wouldn't even ask for money. I would say, you know what? You just got to put in your dues. You got to pay the dues of like the work. Yeah, Alan Walker. I mean, these are huge. These are non-request taking DJs like Alan Walker.
Yeah, and now does Alan Walker spin vinyl? Does he blend or does he just transition with a Rain keyboard or a Rain mixer? Because that's the other thing too, PVG. DJing now is not the same as DJing like when we came up. And I'm sure Tom has kept more up to date with techniques.
No, you're right though.
The transitions.
No. Here it is. And it's just like Alan Walker. It's more about playing what the people want to hear. The transition is a small part of that. But at the end of the day, if they want to hear, like, you got to know what they want to hear, you know?
Right. Yeah, that was one of the things that was hard for me to come up with or break away from. Like when I started, and obviously Tom knows because I annoyed the shit out of him and Robbie. Hey, how do you scratch? How do I scratch? Well, teach me how to try. And they were like, it was literally like the get down. No, young grasshopper, you must first mix two songs very similar without train wreck to learn how to scratch, because that taught me, one, how to sync up the two songs so that, because when you're scratching, it's not just scratching. You got to scratch, and you're also blending. It's part of you're making the track go. So if I just learned how to scratch, I would never learn how to blend. I would never know what songs go into what and what songs are popular at the time that are hot right now that years later aren't really that hot for the up and coming crowd. So
what's funny though, man, is I'm playing a lot of old stuff. That's what is really packing the dance floor. The new stuff is not packing the dance floor. What's weird is that this is at high schools, because I'm just DJing high school proms and homecomings. That's pretty much my whole thing now. And the kids are just wanting to hear old classics.
We are on a revolution. We're at that revolution where it's just coming back to our time. We're on that cycle, basically.
Yeah.
Where what the shit we played, I don't know how many.
Or is it just that new music is no good?
I think it's both. I think it's more though that a lot
time.
of them I've seen like people playing John A, I Need Kamosi, Cotton Eye Joe, the original Cotton Eye Joe. Hell, I saw one with Achy Breaky Heart. And I was like, isn't it David Guetta and Achy Breaky Heart? Like, who thought of this?
Yeah.
No, they're just going back to.
I'm not even playing new songs anymore. Like, I think the newest song I played in my last set of proms, I mean, like, was Shabuzi or something, like, the Tipsy. But
right.
For the oh, damn, PVG, what the hell, man?
PVG Tipsy.
He just knocked off the Elgato Mic Arm Pro. Was just knocked off.
What is this? Oh, it's magnetic.
Magnetic cable.
That's a phase inducer holder.
I know.
Man.
Warp core breach.
This is going to be like that episode of the animated series where there's like crumbs all over the floor.
I just moved wrong.
We need those crumbs though in case we get shrunk down. Right. We might need those crumbs.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, new music.
Oh, here's how you could tell.
Nobody's vibing off new music.
Here's how you could tell new music sucks. Raekwon just dropped a new album. What was the dude that had the polka dots? Kwame dropped a new album. LL Cool J put out a new album. All these old school artists that were hot when we came up, I'm not talking like 90s, I'm talking like mid 80s to early 90s, are dropping new albums and are charting because new music sucks.
I never told you, so Magic certainly doesn't know.
You're gay?
No.
Oh. I was about to say, hey, is this not?
Here we go. Magic.
All right, big announcement, everybody.
After I graduated high school, I worked at Radio Shack part-time. And I worked there part-time while I was going to community college. And while I was at Radio Shack, I got a DJ thing going, DJ outfit. I had 2 realistic turntables, 4 Olympus speakers, and
Wait, what was her DJ name?
You got to have some pyramid in there, or else you get no respect.
Back then, I didn't know what I was doing. I had a mixer.
No. What was your DJ name?
I didn't have one.
DJ Ching Chong.
Yeah. And I only did 1 gig. And it was for a friend. He lived at an apartment, and it was like this community room.
What went wrong?
No, I played it and everything, and while I was playing it,
where'd you get your music?
45s.
Oh.
Back then, it was before this.
So you were rocking some Elvis.
No, I mean, it was...
that's A and B sides. Were you playing the B sides?
It was in excess.
Oh, there's your mistake. You can't play the B sides.
It was... God, it was terrible. It was compared to what you guys have now.
How'd you blow a fuse?
It was a glass fuse that was in the
That's
stereo.
why I said you were rocking Elvis.
Yeah, I just had it
too much treble.
You were rocking a vacuum tube fuse.
Actually, it was probably too much mid range.
But it was great. I had the equalizers going. And these lighted up meters showing what's going what. And
look at you, fancy.
Mixer, and a fader switch, and then I had an echo, and what was the other one? Yeah. It was...
Echo.
I still have the mixer.
Oh, why is my echo working? Echo? Oh, that's not it. Oh, wrong button. I didn't push echo.
But it was it.
Quiet storm.
Echo. It's wrong button again.
Wrong button.
Maybe I don't have an echo button.
I remember I tried a pyramid mixer once, and I quickly I believe I bought it at a garage sale. It worked, but it didn't work for what I needed it to, and I think I threw it away. And I think my dad dug it out of the trash like the next day. I was like, "You just throwing good money waste," and blah blah blah. I was like, "Well, fuck it, let me use your
The fact that Radio Shack failed is is really sad. It does it does have a lot of like correlation with Trek because
how much further we would be as a society if Radio Shack was still in business, just for little things like your 3D printer.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Do-it-yourself kits that your kids are buying.
Radio Shack didn't evolve. That was the problem. They could have just kept going. They just needed. It's kind of like Trek, right? They're not keeping up with the writing. They're not doing good writing. Like Radio Shack didn't do the right marketing and they didn't have the right merchandise.
I think bigger stores like Fry's Electronics and Best Buy killed them.
I think there's a Radio Shack.
Yeah, but Radio Shack had that weird stuff that you still can't get stuff at Best Buy that you could have got at Radio Shack.
That's because you had to buy large quantities of it to get decent prices.
Like, where are you getting a transistor?
Because Radio Shack didn't have that kind of marketing to have that much customer base come in, they couldn't buy those.
I mean, so, Amazon would have killed them, but they died before Amazon was even a thing.
I think there's a Radio Shack in Illinois. In Mascoutah, yeah.
There's a Radio Shack sign.
It says it's permanently closed.
Yeah, there's a Radio Shack sign still up on a building, but it's nothing there.
You can just buy transistors, fuses, wafer boards to do your own circuitry. And now you got to buy a whole kit, a do-it-yourself kit on Amazon, which is cool.
What sounds good as waffles. You said wafers.
Well, it sounds good as this
waffles.
Food I got sitting in the crock pot that's been done for like an hour that I've been waiting to go pull out. But
I wish we had a Waffle House, but we got a Huddle. Well, it's not even Huddle House anymore.
I got shit.
You don't have enough color base in your area for a Waffle House.
No, you're right about that.
Look, you have to know that when you get a Waffle House, there are certain expectations that you have to stand up for.
That's
you have your regular marketing, make the waffles, but then you have societies that you got to be able to handle a gang shootout in your
and keep cooking.
Keep cooking at the same time.
Keep those cheese and eggs coming.
Yeah, you got to be able to handle that kind of shit.
Keep them grits cooking.
A pimp rolling in on a party bus with 30 of his hoes, doing their shit there. You got to be able to handle that with 2 employees, a cashier and a cook.
All right. Hey, man, this has been. I mean, this is like old school conversation. This is good conversation. And hopefully this is like, I think our Trek audience can appreciate this type of conversation because we're just normal people. Yeah, at the end of the day, we're normal people. Trekkies are normal people. We have normal lives. We have a normal past and we just do normal things.
These guys are normal. I'm pretty awesome.
No, all of the above. Whatever you just said.
You know what? I tried.
Whatever you just said.
Look, here's what I've discovered on this episode. You need to stop drinking Twisted Tea and just drink harder alcohol to open up and speak.
Yeah,
that's bottom line.
The Twisted Tea
ain't getting you there.
Sherry,
this is.
Thank you, Crewman Sherry.
Yeah.
So you can turn them into slushies if you want, but you need to have, like, if you're going to drink a Twisted Tea, you need to follow it up with one of these or have one of these and then sip on Twisted Tea.
I have, what are the little bottles called that we used to drink? Buzzballs. I have Buzzballs.
You know what?
Lemon tea.
Let's not talk about this right now. My JVG might be watching and,
Oh, come on, get out of here with that.
It's already late. You already mentioned it.
Yeah, get out. All right, so let's just do a little, we need to create these little task lists, right?
Hold on. If you look at every Trek podcast, every one of them are different and have their own unique approach.
Definitely.
This is true.
I hope we're
haven't seen many that disagree on shit like we do, though, and cuss.
And I hope
that's a big thing.
I hope we're the most funnest out of those podcasts.
Dennis, you just opened up a box. And I just drank some tequila.
Dennis, the box opener.
I'm about to spit.
Uh-oh.
these other podcasts, these other Trek podcasts. Yes. Who said it? You about everybody agreeing?
No, I said we're the only ones that don't agree.
We don't agree with each other. All these other Trek podcasts you watch, everybody's just too nice to each other. They always just want to agree or tippy-toe around each other. Hell no. If I say something stupid, call me out.
But we all like to.
We got to celebrate our differences.
Bullshit.
We're not politically correct.
Absolutely not.
So if we want to call out something stupid that somebody did, we calling it out.
This is a reaction.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yes, we're different, and you know what? We're on camera. I saw a Trek podcast where they weren't even on camera. It was audio only. People are still doing audio only?
Yeah, man.
Get the hell out of here with audio only.
But
Did you ever read the bottom?
Wait, whose name is that?
It's Chief Scott.
Audio only podcast in 2025. Get out of here.
yes, hey man, don't knock audio.
I'm knocking audio only. If I ain't cutting the grass, then I need to see visuals.
But see, that's the thing. You're not cutting the grass. Other people are. Other than
I cut grass. I don't cut grass right now because my mower don't work.
At our line, there's a lot of these things where I think we should start putting them out there so people can listen in their cars and everything without having to do it. A lot of the stuff we're just talking.
Oh yeah, Dennis is talking about that Con audio book. I think it's an audio book. I saw something about that. I think we talked about that. We've talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I get the feed on my Facebook, and I was like,
but that's different. That's a story.
So
that's
these are stories. These are the stories of our Trek.
But we're not a story. We're a podcast.
Right.
And podcast started on audio.
But right now, I connect more when I can see who's talking.
You can, but I'm not saying to stop doing it on one. I'm just saying add another one. Would you like, let's say if you did an audio only and you got 10 more subscribers, would you be mad about that?
All right, let me ask you this question. What about the podcast where they show themselves in a cartoon visual?
I was going to come on my cartoon avatar.
I ain't gonna let you do that. I'd be like, hell no.
Move though.
You need to be. We need to see your real persona.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, I do what I want.
All right, what were you gonna call me out on?
I'm saying, would you be mad if you simulcast like Biggie does on Spotify, and you got 10 more subscribers out of it?
No, that's different.
That's what we're talking about, is just doing an audio cast of our audio.
But I wouldn't do an audio only on YouTube.
That's why not? Who cares?
Because I want to see who's talking.
No, dude, you want to see who's talking. All these places that have audio only, there are some that just have audio only.
Spotify is audio only. If I go to Spotify, then I don't expect to see who's talking. But if I go to YouTube, then I expect to see who's talking.
You're still getting the Trek information put out to you. Just because you don't connect to it doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't.
I know, but if I don't connect, I'm not going to watch it. That's what I'm saying is if we want people to watch, we need people to connect.
But you're missing what I'm saying. We are video.
You're missing what you're saying.
No. What I'm saying is this. Put both out. Put our regular feed out and put out an audio only. And put that shit on YouTube.
Well, and that's why last week I used a very powerful computer. I used a Mac Studio Max to do the podcast.
You know that, right? When you do that.
What happened?
You're avoiding this. What I'm saying
is
I'm
saying I wanted to test a more powerful computer just to see how quickly I could get it going because I want to do multicast. So I want to do YouTube, possibly TikTok, possibly X, and possibly Kick and Twitch.
No.
And CNN.
Spotify.
Spotify is not a live stream, though. I would just submit the recording.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're still going to get subscribers. You're still going to get listeners. You're still going to get views. People are going to want to, when somebody's interested, they're going to research further. That's how I found Star Trek audiobooks and these other Star Trek podcasts, because I looked at one thing and I said, hey, there's they do Doctor Who audiobooks as well. And they said, all right, here's a Star Trek one. I was like, all right, cool. I know there's been fan fiction. They made it audio. And then I went further and further. And then I found all these other Star Trek podcasts.
Let me explain.
Same thing can happen to us.
Let me explain.
You explain. You got some explaining.
YouTube is difficult. If we start putting out our podcast on 10 different platforms, YouTube is not going to grow. We need YouTube to grow.
Why?
Because YouTube is the key.
Why?
Because it's where the money is.
Let me ask you this. Do you still watch CNN?
No.
Yet, I know for a fact, back in the day, CNN was your place to go.
It was.
That was all your place. It changes.
Right.
Same thing with social media.
Yes.
YouTube is not the place to go. It's been growing away for a very long time.
It's still the place to go. YouTube is still the place. I know there's some things that are trying to nip at its heels, but YouTube is still the number one.
Yeah.
YouTube is all right, I'm going to say YouTube is by far the number one.
So you want to wait till YouTube is dead before you change?
YouTube ain't going to be dead for a while. All right. Here's but what I'm saying is I'm trying to branch out. That's why I tested a stronger computer, because I want to do YouTube. I want to do probably TikTok. I want to do Twitch and whatever else we can do live, right? On like Restream or something. I want to try to do multicasting live. When we go live, I want to be able to go out on like 3 or 4 platforms, not just YouTube, right? Right now we're just doing YouTube.
Right.
I mean, even on Technically Unsound, we did YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. We tried
Facebook
it.
Live
right?
still
we
dead?
tried it. What?
Is Facebook Live still dead?
Facebook Live, we can't do it until you have a certain amount of, and we might have enough actually. I think you have to have at least 100 followers.
I would go Facebook Live, and I would go YouTube, and I would do Spotify, and I would do Twitch is a little bit more, like Joey was saying, that's more crowd interactive. If we do Twitch,
I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but Twitch is like a low IQ audience.
No, it's that's the slight generation gap or genre gap that we have between you and I. Twitch is not that. Twitch is all about the live stream.
Dude, I watch live stream. I'm telling you this right now. I watch live streams on Twitch, like people like Tectone and Asmongold. The comments in the Twitch live streams compared to the YouTube streams, the Twitch people are so stupid what they say. They're really dumb. They're dumb people.
That is why I said you can't do Twitch without having a man in the chair. Because those Twitches that you see that those dumbass comments, they don't have anyone moderating or.
Well, it's not just that, but they're like kids with no concept of like being adults.
You are absolutely correct, and that's where you kicking people out comes into play. You got to have an active man in the chair that handles that.
All right, so the next after YouTube, I'm probably just going to do something like Twitch. You know, like I'm gonna do like incremental steps. Like I'll do YouTube. Oh, what'd you say? MySpace?
MySpace is coming back as that platform as well. I would do the YouTube, Facebook, Twitch.
Well, I'll see if we can do Facebook, but I think you have to have a certain number of subscribers for Facebook. Like YouTube and I think Twitch, you don't need any subscribers.
For Facebook Live?
Facebook Live as a group, not as a person, like, because we're not a person on Facebook, we're a channel.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
If you were just a person, you could go live. But because we're not a person, we're a channel, technically Trek, we have to have so many followers. You can't just go live. If we have enough, then I'll do it on Facebook. Boom. There you go. See? We're moving forward. We're moving forward.
Look at that, people. We are moving forward on the live show. And if those of you are listening, we're moving forward.
If you're listening, look at your damn video feed because we're real people. We're not cartoon images.
I'm just saying, I think that we can have
cartoon avatars.
The more avenues of people getting in, the better. Because
you know what's crazy is I haven't had to take a piss yet.
No,
I'm sitting on the seal. All right,
sitting on the seal.
And this is the first. You know, I don't ever.
I'm plugged into a bottle.
I'm like, yo,
it's different, isn't it?
Here, I'm doing the leg shake. Like, okay,
damn, we're over 3 hours. This ain't even right.
No, it's not.
This is like a nutty stream.
And this is why
cow.
I was talking about. If we record these, we could split these into two. And then the regular show,
I don't record
and
these.
Star Trek After Hours.
I don't record these streams. I mean, they go to YouTube and get saved, but I don't record them.
You can download it from YouTube.
Yeah, we can download it from YouTube and then post it to like Spotify or something.
Split it. No, just split them like, Star Trek, technically After Hours.
I'm curious.
Trek After Hours.
IB, are you still with us?
Hey.
After 3 hours?
Wait. What were we talking about? Oh, Faith of the Heart. You're getting that taken care of?
I'm trying. I'll try.
All right.
Faith of the Heart. Who sings it? I'll look it up. Don't worry about it.
No, but he's got a singer. He's got a singer that's going to do a live performance.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can get AI to have William Shatner sing it.
Oh, there you go.
How about
Again, look.
How about Shatner and
everybody
Nimoy?
close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes and picture this. Star Trek cruise. William Shatner in the main dining hall. It's pitch black almost. Spotlight on Kirk, sitting on a chair with a cigar or cigarette in his hand and wine glass. Starts singing the Love Boat theme song.
Oh, you know what? All right, how about this? If you can't get her to come in and do Faith of the Heart, have her come in and do the Love Boat theme song.
Shit.
Love. Exciting and new.
You're too far. You're too high and too far. And love. Exciting.
The Love Boat.
Too much melody. You've got to staccato it out. Come aboard.
We're expecting you.
We're expecting
Wow.
It's love.
This is what we
you
call
got to throw a little Christopher Walken in there.
This is the difference between Twisted Tea and margaritas.
Exactly.
What's more entertaining? We'll have to see, right? Because last week was Twisted Teas, and we did pretty good. But this week, I think we'll do better.
Have we had more people in the chat?
No, this week we have more people in the chat.
Yeah.
This week
margaritas.
we have entered.
Margaritas, I think, were more entertaining. I hate to say it.
Technically unforward. 10 untechnically forward. 10 forward untechnically.
And Mr. Numtongue over here.
Yes. Starfleet Academy is going to be Love Boat. No. Starfleet Academy.
Yes.
What Starfleet 90210 is what it's going to be.
I honestly think they may be on a ship because of that picture. It looks like the Enterprise. And did you know the original
they're in San
NX-01
Francisco.
or the the original NC-1701 did split in two? Because in that opening shot, it looks like that's the original NC-1701 battle.
What if Starfleet Academy is TVMA?
I'd be cool with that. Get a little Teen Wolf TVMA in there.
A little scissor action.
What the hell? How is that? Oh my god!
How did that get in there?
It's hot in here.
Imagine if Saturday nights when you
No, we're too busy. We're too busy out partying on Saturday night. We're DJs.
So spink
that. Hey, maybe we should do a 10 forward episode, just drinks. Like
what is this? What are we doing now?
Romulan ale.
Saturday. Well, it wouldn't matter. I was at the ER all Saturday, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, just an after-hour show that's more like this. I mean, because
well, we might have interest in a studio audience.
I just read what Crewman Sherry wrote. I had to be at church the next day doing the sound booth.
Yeah, see, technically Trek After Dark.
That's what I've been saying. I like that.
Yeah.
It's dark now, though, right?
And PVG, if you have to go to church in the
After
morning,
Dark would be what, morning?
In the pews and actually listen, man, your job is easy.
Hey, you should have heard some of the conversation last night about taking a picture of feet and stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
PVG, I used to go to Mexico to party and DJ and then have to be at church the next morning. And not just church. I'm talking Sunday school. First of all, you got to get back in the house.
Hey, let me run a scenario by you.
It wakes up.
Hey.
And then make it to church and Sunday school.
Church needs money.
Okay.
Here we go.
Wait, you trying to do OnlyFans at church?
Only feet.
No.
You gotta take off your shoes before you get into the pews.
Nope.
Shoes off.
How is that making you money?
Hey, people will pay for that kind of stuff.
That means you got some other issues in your church. We don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge.
If the collection plane ain't working, you gotta come up with other ways. Oh,
you got a paid seat VIP section where all you do is see feet.
I said
just have some GoPros mounted under the pews.
Oh, and PBG's got to run the OBS feed for it.
Yeah.
Hey, I was late today. I didn't get to watch until you were already rebroadcast. I didn't get to see it live because I was sitting in the stables watching the riding going on.
Right.
But
I think Crewman Sherry would be more apt to do our studio audience for technically Trek After Dark.
Yeah, technically Trek After Dark. We got the studio set up out here. We got a place for the audience. So
I think it'd be fun.
I think we're ready to go. All we need is a bartender, really.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what we need is a bartender, because we're always like shuffling for drinks.
Yeah, Crewman Cherry under an A-list.
Like tonight, I got no drink. Yeah, I'm dry right now.
I only got ice.
Like I could have used one more drink, but we got nothing.
Though?
Why not? It won't matter tonight. It'll matter tomorrow when I got to work.
Yeah.
But all right, let's have some closing thoughts. PVG, what's up?
I got nothing.
What's up with Starfleet Academy or Strange New World season 3? What are you feeling?
Oh, I look forward to watching Strange New Worlds and start
the puppet episode.
Yeah, and the Academy. You know, we'll see what happens.
All right,
make good fodder.
Mgyx, what are you thinking?
I'm down for it. I'm down, and this season is supposed to be 10 episodes of Strange New Worlds. I think I'll probably have to pick up on my DS9 after that, since clearly Crewman Tommy is not catching up anytime soon.
I'm catching up. So. I'm on season 226. I just watched. I'm on season 3, episode 1.
Okay.
Yes, Dennis is questioning the Muppets. Hey, I'm watching the Search Part 1 where Odo just found the goo and he just met the leader of the founders.
Okay, we got a ways to go.
Yeah, I'm
that's
getting
why
there.
I said I'll wait.
But I'm still plowing through DS9. I haven't stopped. Crewman Patty has me watching Animal Kingdom on Netflix, which is kind of like Sons of Anarchy of just normal people.
Right.
But it's entertaining. But I'm still watching a lot of DS9, so I'm catching up.
I'm probably gonna pick one of my throwback shows to go back and watch that's non-Trek related. I may go back and watch Lois and Clark. or Superman and Lois, whatever it was.
Wait, which one? Are you talking about Dean Cain or are you talking about Tyler Hoechlin?
The later one.
Okay.
Oh, I like him. I
back
thought he
and
did a
watch
good job too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, he's a good Superman.
I may go back and watch that. Doctor Who's not coming back for a while, so I have a whole list of, I have a notepad, literally, of probably a good 100 movies that I'm interested in watching just off of YouTube Shorts and Facebook feeds that I've never watched.
But they trick
I'm like, hey,
those TikTok little shorts trick you into wanting to watch a movie.
Oh yeah.
No, and seriously,
And the only good scene is the one that they should, the 30 seconds they showed you on TikTok.
So, like, one of them is American Gods. I knew it came out on
still
FX.
never
I
seen
never
that.
watched it. The Perfect Game, The Man in the High Castle, The Shooter TV series.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them out there that I'm like, you know what? I never watched it. It looked cool. The Day of the Jackal just shows
Day
that
of the
it looked
Jackal's
cool
good.
that
Dennis says Smallville's his favorite. There's nothing you can say about Smallville to throw shade. Smallville is always going to be top tier.
I gotta disagree.
Smallville
was top tier because we had not seen a good Superman show in forever. It was our expectation.
Yeah, but Smallville
that
is
I think put it so
not
far
a
up there.
Superman show, though.
It is. It's a Superman origin series that's 10 seasons long and got corny and jumped the shark just as well as these other shows. But I don't hold it in such high regard. It's a good show. I don't have the time to go back and watch 10 seasons because I've already done it once years ago. I'm not going to do it again.
You're just saying that because some of the people ended up being a little weird.
No, I just don't want to watch it. Plus, it's all 4x3.
When you were watching it, though, it was the shit.
It was because there was no other Superman show out.
And what's better?
Than Smallville?
What show is better?
The
Superman
Flash.
show.
Oh,
Batman.
Batgirl.
Batman.
Superman and Lois. Oh, actually, I didn't watch Superman and Lois because that's an animated series that's on HBO. There is Superman and Lois, and then there's Lois and Clark.
Man, ain't nobody watching cartoons. I mean, get out of here with cartoons.
We literally just watch a cartoon.
What cartoon do we watch? Who watched a cartoon?
Star Trek.
Star Trek animated series, fool.
We are fools for watching the animated series. We're fools, but we gotta be in. We have to be experts on that kind of stuff.
So, Dennis, if I don't watch a Star Trek show, I seriously think I'm gonna go back and watch Battlestar Galactica in chronological linear order.
The original.
So that means I have to watch
BSG.
So I'll start with Caprica, and then go to the miniseries, and then into the BSG series.
I think they did a good job on that.
I never watched Caprica because I was a big Starbucks fan back in the day, so I just never watched it, and now I think I'll give it a shot. And if it sucks, I'll just jump ahead because that has the other Tyler from Teen Wolf in it as well. He plays a young Adam. So I may go back and watch some.
You're talking about
Battlestar
MTV
Galactica.
Teen Wolf?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good
Because I've been
show.
watching MTV Teen Wolf.
Oh, Crewman Sherry is saying Caprica was thumbs down.
A lot of people said it sucked. I've never seen it, so hopefully it's a short series. And if it does truly suck, I'll just skip it and go straight to the miniseries and then to the end until we get.
Have you ever done that and just watched the first episode of a show and then the last episode?
No.
That's the thing that a
I've
lot of
done
people
that
are
on
saying.
streaming. I'll sometimes if I don't want to commit to a whole show, I'll watch the first episode and the last episode, and a lot of times I can just figure out the whole what happened in between.
I mean, some shows I think you could do that. Like I've never watched Breaking Bad, and I thought about doing that. And I was like, man.
Well, Breaking Bad, you can't really do that with. Because
it
that's
depends on the number of seasons that the show is.
What was it, like 6, 7?
That was a good series.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. I mean, of course, it's critically acclaimed.
What was the show about the Gallaghers?
Oh, that's on Showtime. Damn, what was that called? I don't know, but it's the one with Emmy Ross or whatever her name was.
Yeah. I think you could probably do that with that series.
Shameless.
Shameless, yes.
Crewman Sherry.
I never watched that show because it just looked grimy and always winter, so I never really watched it.
Oh, what I call her, Emmy Ross.
So I actually
the girl that didn't wear a
show
bra,
pretty good.
put it that way.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, there's
you're
a
like,
lot of this-
is that right
That's
after
like
Star Trek
episode
4?
one.
I'm watching Shameless.
And if you don't want to watch Shameless, you can watch what is the
Well,
the
she's
one that has
naked. There's
Homelander?
quite a few episodes where she's naked.
what's the one with the Homelander character? He
Oh,
he takes
Hung.
it as a cop.
Hung.
No, not that dude. That's the Hung is just a straight gigolo.
Well, you said the Highlander character.
Banshee. Go watch Banshee. That's episode 1. Within 10 minutes, everyone's naked.
Oh, you're saying Homelander. I thought you were
Homelander,
saying
yeah.
Highlander.
No, dude, Homelander.
Okay, Homelander is Banshee. Highlander is Hung.
Sean Connery.
By the way, Gen V, second season is coming out. They finally are putting out season 2 of Gen V.
Yeah. When's that coming out?
I don't know, but I just saw it.
Oh, Dennis, Mgyx will talk about Doctor Who with you all night.
Diversity problems there.
The only one I've seen
whole diverse thing
is with Tom Baker.
Crewman Mgyx got a throw blanket, a Doctor Who throw blanket for it that he likes to use when he's taking naps.
I actually do. I use it.
I know
in
you
my work
do.
chair.
It used to be your backdrop on the other podcast.
Like, man, it's kind of cold in here, but I don't want to, turn on the heater of the house. So I just grab that and wrap up and take a little nap between calls.
Drinking some tea and crumpets.
Yeah. I got my coffee in there in my little metal thermal coffee cup.
Earl Grey. So some Earl Grey
bullshit. I used to think these things were bullshit. I have a metal coffee cup with a no spill lid. And I used to think they always advertise, oh, it lasts all day long, lasts for hours and hours. So Friday, I started at 8, made my coffee, came and sat down. 1:30 came around to go to lunch, and I had to take my medicine. So I was like, shit, I need something to drink. I was like, oh, this is going to be disgusting. This coffee is going to be cold. That shit was still warm. It wasn't hot, but it was warmer than room temperature. I was like, holy shit. This motherfucker kept that heat for 4 hours.
Damn.
But all right, legs are shaking. Wrap it up.
All right, let's wrap it up because now the captain's got to go do an away mission.
Yep, we got that. Let's move on.
All right, and so my final thoughts of Strange New Worlds is, I thought episode 3 was a little weak, but I mean, damn, if we got a puppet episode coming,
that could be a lot weaker.
Damn, that worries me.
Hey, just imagine that this is the worst that it's gonna get, and then we're done. Get these out of the way so we can get to the seriousness. And with that, thank y'all for coming out. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
No doubt.
We appreciate everyone in the room tonight. Crewman Sherry, Dennis, Ivy. Thank y'all once again.
Oh, don't forget Gay Carpenter.
And Gay Carpenter 88.
Yep. We allies with that community.
Sure.
Subscribe.
Have a great evening, y'all.
Yeah.
And whoever else was watching. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
Next bat time, next bat channel, or something like that.
Bye-bye.